What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your Umbrella Spear community leader, the Umbrella Roger 97 here, and I'm back here with another live stream. You have read that title. So, in today's live stream, I'll be reacting to Darkless4x, the end of Lothbrok Castle. You heard it right here, folks. So, today I'm going to be reacting to Darkless's video. So the one thing that I gotta say is this. Let me go on ahead and get the party started. So I'm gonna be doing what I am gonna be doing, and that is I will be activating my light chat. Okay, so let me go on ahead and see if I can actually try to take care of business. Okay, there we go. That should be able to do the trick. So I really do hope that there's gonna be some people who will happen to, make an appearance in the light chat. So I'm gonna go on ahead and see if these types of people are gonna have a chance to make an appearance or so. Yep. But anyways, other than that, I really do hope that the people in the live chat are gonna, will be able to make an appearance and stuff like that. Yep. But anyways, just let me go on ahead and just take a moment. Wait, hold on. What am I saying though? I do apologize. I do happen to mix my words sometimes, but I'm just trying to get this, live stream out of the way because this is the one live stream that I do want to, get out of the way or so. Yep. Okay, so let me go on ahead and see if there's gonna be, some comments or so because, I guess today is actually the day or so. So, yep. Oh, okay. So now I'm starting to see a comment though. So I'm gonna go on ahead and see if I can actually get to this person. So, anyways, let me go on ahead and see who is here, or I believe who is here, right now. Okay, let's go on ahead and take a look. We've got Darkless4x. How's it going? Okay, so this is what you're saying, or what I believe you're saying as of right now. To hell with that fake Aussie wannabe, LOL. Okay, so one thing that I want to say as of right now, Darkless, is that is actually funny of what you just said that, yeah, I do have to agree where you're coming from, to hell with this fake wannabe Aussie or whatever you want to call it. Wait, let me see what you said. Fake Aussie wannabe. It's like nobody could take this dude all that seriously. Like I don't even know, but it's like this. Some people try to take him seriously, but now I guess you could say that certain people are now waking up to finally realize his true colors. So yeah. Anyways, let me go on ahead and see who's here, or I believe who's here right now. We've got Myron the Salvic Wolf. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Myron. So the one thing that I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Myron. But since you are actually here in my live chat, you are more than welcome to actually say your piece if you actually want to. Yep. But Myron, since you are actually here in the live chat, I do believe that I did made you and Darkless into, I believe I made both of you into mods, so rather that you could say moderators, if that makes any sense to you. Well, since I am cool with the both of you, you can actually, say your piece in the live chat if you actually want to. But I am going to go on ahead and see if there's going to be some other people that will happen to say their piece or so. Okay, let me go on ahead and see who's here. I believe who's here before I get to Darkless's next comment. Okay, let's take a look. We've got Cupcake the Fox. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Cupcake. So the one thing I want to say to you is this. Hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that's one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Cupcake. But since you are actually here, you are more than welcome to actually say your piece if you actually want to or so. Yep. Oh, by the way, Cupcake, since you're actually here, I would actually recommending checking out Darkless's channel or so. So most likely, I could put it in the live chat, unless of course the Darkless himself wants to, put it himself. But who knows? But I don't know. But I am gonna go on ahead and see if Darkless wants me to put his channel or his video in the live chat, or he can do it himself or so. I mean, to be fair though, Darkless is, a moderator. Yep, I actually made him a mod. But anyways, let me see what Darkless is saying, or what I believe he's going to be saying right here, right now. Thanks for the free promotion, by the way, Umbrella. Oh, okay. Well, you are very welcome, though, Darkless. So yeah. Which, keep in mind, though, I haven't got a chance to keep up with your content, though, Darkless. But I really do hope that you'll blow our minds when it comes to. Well, to be fair, though, I'm not quite sure what type of content they like to do, and I believe that you are a member of the writing community, but I don't even know. Yep. But I am going to go on ahead and see if there's going to be some other people that will happen to say their piece. So you could say that I might consider getting to the video or so. I mean, I don't even know. But let me go on ahead and just take a look at this for myself just to make sure. Okay. Okay, so let me go on ahead and see what Dark is going to be saying, or what he is going to be saying right here, right now. Yeah, go ahead. You can share my channel. Okay, this is what you're also saying, or what I believe you're also saying. Matter of fact, let me do it real quick. Oh, okay, Darkless. But I am going to point this out for the record. Let me go on ahead and see if I can try to have a chance to, pin that message or so. So that way, people can actually have a chance to subscribe to you, if anything. But let me just take a look at your channel really quick, because I'm pretty certain that your channel is going to be, having some growth or so. Okay, so I'm taking a look at your channel as we speak, and you currently have what I believe 3,500 subscribers. So hopefully that you will be able to get to 4,000 or so. Yep. But let me do the honors just to make sure if I can actually try to pin it real quick. Okay, there we go. So to the people in the live chat, make sure that you actually check out Darkless's channel. It should be right there, so that way you people can actually, take a look for yourselves. Yep. But before I get started with this video, I think most likely I'm going to see if I could try to wait for some people, and then I will get to the video itself. And yes, before you asked, I actually did see the video myself, but I want to make sure if I can actually react to the video myself, so that way, you people can actually enjoy it. And I got to be honest, though, as of right now, the video is funny as hell. I'm not going to be explaining it, but I think for the most part, I'll let the video speak for itself or so. So if people like Cupcake is in the live chat, I'm gonna say this right now. Like, the video is like really funny though. Like, everything about it, and especially, you guessed it, on that one individual, it is pretty damn hilarious. I think, in my own personal opinion, Darkless, since you're actually here in the live chat, in my own personal opinion, I think you should be a comedian at this point, because I personally feel that your videos, they're like major funny. Like, it can make anybody laugh. I mean, granted, it may not be like, be suitable for like young audiences and whatnot. But one thing that I want to say, though, is it's meant for entertainment purposes, more specifically for adults. So if you actually take a look at Darkless's, videos, you could say, like, from start to finish, you would believe me, like, they're actually pretty damn funny. Yep. But anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some other comments or so. And by the way, if there is some people that want to have a chance to say their piece, then they're more than welcome to do so. I could consider letting people in, though, as of right now, but this stream just started, though, so I want to make sure if people are actually, are gonna make an appearance or so. But let me see what Cupcake is gonna be saying, or what I believe she's gonna be saying right here, right now. I sub to your channel, Darkless. Oh, okay then. Well, one thing that I want to say as of right now, Cupcake, is that's actually pretty good. So, and I would highly recommend that you actually check out, Darkless's, channel, especially with his videos. Well, maybe not from start to finish or so, but make sure that you actually check out his recent new videos or so, because they're actually worth checking out. Yep. And Cupcake, just to let you know, Darkless is actually part of our Discord server, more specifically, the Week Club. I'm not gonna say like more details or so, but one thing that I want to clarify is I think more or less he would consider himself like an ally. So I'm not sure, but I would have to talk to Darkless himself or so. So I just want to give like clarification or so. But let me see what my going to be saying or what I believe he's going to be saying right here, right now. Also, Darkless, I just remember that your two videos roasting Kyle were made with Sora. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right, Myron. I actually do remember that. I believe that I did comment on one of Darkless's Sora videos, and one of them was pretty damn hilarious or so. Like, I will give context purposes. Like, one of them is like Kyle wants to claim that, his so-called ex, wait, let me see, Olivia or something. I don't even know. If I'm gonna be honest with you, gentlemen, Darkless and Myron, I don't even know who the ex. Yes, I don't even know what her name is, the ex or so. But I think that he wants to say that Olivia is my babe or something. To be honest, I don't even know. I mean, to be fair though, I would have to take a look at the video for myself just to make sure. But let me see what Darkless is going to be saying or what I believe he's going to be saying right here, right now. Yeah, I know how to make folks laugh for sure. Yeah, exactly, Darkless. Like by that logic, I honestly don't blame you that you do know how to make people laugh for sure. But I really do hope that you'll have a chance to be making some more content or so. And if you want to have a chance to quote unquote roast Kyle, most likely I'm gonna be watching that for certain because I am subscribed to your channel and everything about you, Darkless, is actually fantastic or so. But I want to see if I can try to find a way to promote your channel or so because one way or another, I want to make sure if I can help you reach those 4,000 subscribers or so. But if you do happen to get to 4,000 subscriber, I'm not quite sure if you'll make a video about it or a stream about it. But Darkless, the choice is entirely up to you when you reach that goal, 4,000 subscribers. Yep. But I'm gonna go on ahead and see what Darkless is gonna be saying or what he is gonna be saying right here, right now. At Myron the Savic Wolf, that's correct. Oh, okay. So I want to make sure if I can get to some of these other comments or so. So yeah, but there is one thing that I do want to clarify. So okay, so getting back to Darkless's Sora videos, I do believe the second one is where Darkless is like where he was like a big wrestler or something, and he was just roasting a tiny Kyle or something. Which, by the way, that literally made me laugh so hard. And Darkless, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I have watched that Sora video like at least 50 times. And I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna be reaching, I'll be watching it 50 more times. So that way it'll be 100. Yes, it'll be 100 at this point. Why? Because the video is that damn hilarious. But anyways, let me see what Myron's gonna be saying or what he is gonna be saying right here, right now. Olivia was her name. Yes. Oh, okay. Now I can fully understand where you're coming from, Myron. So that name does ring a bell. Isn't it like similar to, I'll say this right now for kind of purposes, like, I don't know, like Olivia Rodrigo or something, but I'm pretty certain that it's like a different Olivia or something. I'm not talking about like the musical artist or so, but I'm just, pointing that out for context purposes or so. Yep. But to be fair though, Myron, I don't know too much about this Olivia person, but in my eyes, Kyle is just pathetic if he wants to just, blame his problems on other people just to get back with this ex of his. I don't even know. But let's be honest about this. At this point, Kyle is just literally a lost cause because what he did, especially to his friends. But let me see what Darkless is going to be saying or what I believe he's going to be saying right here, right now. I'm working on a writing film called Human Path, a lost tragedy, which is coming soon to my channel. Oh, okay. Well, Darkless, I do appreciate the update that you're actually giving me, but I do have like a quick question for you, Darkless. So once this, human path is gonna come out, is it most likely gonna be like a film or something? If that's the case, then I might consider, making a community post about it. But if it is gonna be a film, I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna be reacting to it because usually films can take up, I would say, an hour, 2 hours, or even 3 hours. I don't even know. It just depends on the film itself or even making it a series. I don't know. But it's up to you, Darkless, on what you want to tell me. But let me see what Myron's going to be saying or what I believe he's going to be saying right here, right now. Olivia left him because he refused to block every girl he knew when she caught him using Snapchat. Wow, I did not know that he was that much of a simp. But Myron, I don't blame you that you actually told me about this. And if I'm going to be honest, who uses Snapchat these days? I mean, I used to have Snapchat, but I don't even have it anymore or so. And to be honest, I don't even know how to use it. Like, let's be honest about this. I literally have no idea how to use Snapchat, like at all. But for the most part, I'm just on usually Facebook, Discord, or Instagram or so. I don't think I need to have like more social media presence or anything like that. I mean, there are like other social media platforms such as, Threads or Blue Sky, but I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna have a chance to be using that. Not even, X or Twitter. I don't even know. But let me see what Darkless is saying or what he is gonna be saying right here, right now. It's a full-length animated sprite film. Oh, okay. Well, Darkless, I do appreciate that you're actually giving me context about that or so. So I really do hope that you're gonna have a chance to, show it to pretty much any of us or so. So when that time comes, Darkless, I'm gonna make sure if I can actually try to keep up with your so-called content, especially with your animated spriting film. But I will do my very best just to make sure if I can have a chance to keep up with every last one of your content, whether it's your videos, your shorts. I'm not quite sure if you do like streams in general or so, but that's up to you, Darkless. But I'm pretty sure that you just do videos or shorts or so. But if you ever want to have a chance to do your own like streams, I'd be happy to teach you or so. But it's up to you. But let me see what Myron's going to be saying or what I believe he's going to be saying right here, right now. The first time he told us about the breakup, he failed to mention that he had his Snapchat open. So he lied to his friends from the get go. Wow. I did not know. It's like this. I didn't think he'd be this stupid or so. It's like this. I think at one point he was stupid, but I did not think that he was, this stupid. And I'm so glad and happy, or happy and glad that I have officially cut ties with this so-called. It's like what Darkless would say. Let me go. Let me check the comments. This fake Aussie wannabe. But it's like this. He blocked me on Discord. Well, guess what? I blocked him on Facebook. So at this point, fair is fair. Yep. But anyways, let me see who is here, or I believe who is here, right now. Hey Zach, what's up, man? Yo, sir. I knew you were gonna say that. Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Zach. So the one thing that I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Zach. But since you are actually here in my live chat, you are more than welcome to actually, say your piece if you actually, want to for the time being. Yep. But let's just try to keep this conversation going though. I mean, it's like this. I would consider, playing the video though or letting people in, but let's just keep the conversation going or so. I mean, I would consider letting people in though, but I feel like it would be like slightly too early or so, but I'm just having fun with these types of conversations though. So let's just keep going with this conversation because as of right now, I'm just enjoying it. Let me see what Myron is saying or what I believe he's saying right here, right now. It's funny how he says his love life is no one's business, but his yet he's the one making his love life everyone's business. Okay, so one thing that I want to say as of right now, Myron, is that just makes him hypocritical that he wants to say to people that, oh, my love business or whatever you want to call it, it's none of your people's business. But then if that's the case, why is he telling people about it? Like that makes no sense whatsoever. It's like either you tell people about your quote unquote love life or keep it to yourself. Like that literally makes no sense whatsoever. Like, I gotta agree with you on that, Myron. It's like that literally makes no sense whatsoever that he wants to, make his love life everyone's business. But it's like what one of my homies would say, nobody cares. And in all honesty, I don't agree with my homie saying that. But speaking of which, it would be cool if one of my homies were to come in the live chat or so. I mean, I would say his name, but keep this in mind, I'm cool with them, but I think that I'll just let him be for the most part anyway. But is there any more comments or so? Because I want to make sure if I can try to, keep this conversation going. And I do greatly appreciate every last one of you actually, being in my live chat, just saying your piece or so. And I just, greatly appreciate that, you people are just here though. But let me go on ahead and see if there's going to be some more comments. So, Zach, if you are in the live chat, if there's anything that you want to say, go on ahead and say it though, because in a little while, I'm going to see if I can try to get the video ready. Let me just double check right now if the video is actually ready. Okay, let me just check to see if the sound is working. The video is actually working. Everything about the quality should be working. Okay, so quality video check, sound quality check. So everything should be good. And I really do hope that there's not going to be any, bugs or glitches or so. Keep this in mind though, once I get the video ready though, I do hope that there's not going to be anything like that, no bugs or glitches or so, because whenever I try to react to videos, it takes up a lot of internet or so. And I don't even know why I would do that. Yep. But before I actually get into the video or so, I want to make sure there's going to be some other people or so. Yep, because I just greatly appreciate every last one of you just, being in my live chat. And I just want to make sure there's going to be some other people or so. Yep. So any more comments from the live chat? I want to make sure if, Darkless, Myron, Cupcake, or even Zach want to have a chance to say their piece or so. There is one thing that I do want to address or so. Like, I never thought, like, back then Kyle would have his friends like Darkless and Myron, and I guess to an extent that they didn't really know me that much. Well, guess what? Now the tables have turned. Like, so here's the thing. Two of Kyle's friends are now my friends now. Like, that's actually quite ironic though. And to be honest though, Kyle actually deserved it or so, because he should have never, like literally ever blame his problems to other people or so. If there's one thing I know, especially being more specifically on YouTube, is you do not blame your problems on other friends or so. It's like, why don't you actually take accountability for your own actions or so? But knowing Kyle, he's not going to do that though. Oh, Myron, I can also back you up on this one claim or so. So from what I've been hearing as of recently, Kyle wants to claim that he wants to take accountability for his actions or so. But if that's the case, then why did he actually delete his live stream? Like, that makes no sense whatsoever. And Cupcake, if you're actually wondering, it actually did happen. I can actually back up on Myron about this. Like, it actually happened. And yes, I have watched, that live stream that Kyle has did, but it doesn't really surprise me that he just flat out, I don't even know what he did. He either privated it, deleted it. I have no idea. But if you actually look in this, guy's channel, everything about the video, all of it, well, the live stream, it's gone. Yep. And I'm pretty sure that even Myron can actually back me up on what I'm actually saying, though. But I'm not quite sure if Darkless has seen it before, but I don't even know. If Darkless wants to back me up, then that's up to him, though. But let me go on ahead and see if there's going to be some other comments or so, because I just want to make sure if, if people want to say their piece. Okay, let me see what Myron's saying, or what I believe he's saying right here, right now. He's not going to take accountability for anything. Not only did he delete that stream, but he didn't even mention his fake suicide threat in that stream. Wait, really? This is actually the first time that I'm actually hearing about this, Myron. Like, are you actually serious about this? That Kyle actually did a quote unquote fake suicide threat? Like, if you want to tell me in the live chat, you can actually say your piece if you actually want to, because for me personally, this is literally like the very first time that I'm actually hearing about this. Yep. If there's one thing that I realized just now, is you do not even do that as well. It's like, why would you want to, try to do a quote unquote fake suicide and just to get back with your friends or something? It's like, I don't even know. But let me see what Myron is saying or what he is going to be saying right here, right now. Oh, yeah, he made a suicide threat when Leon cut him off. Wow. You know, at this point, he is literally a huge piece of shit. Like, I'm gonna say this straight up, like as of right now, like he should have never ever done that to Leon. And I get that, you know, at one point that some people may have did that to Leon. I guess, you know, when I did that to a certain extent, but you know, but if there's one thing that I finally realized or so is you do not do that type of shit, especially to Leon, like ever. Okay, so there should be another comment though, especially from Myron. So let me go on ahead and see what he's going to be saying or what I believe he's going to be saying. Okay, let me see if I can take a look at the comment. Okay, so let me see what he's saying or what he is going to be saying right here, right now. Said he was going to shoot himself because without Leon, I have no reason to live or something like that. Okay, that is just pathetic in my eyes. It's like, why would you want to say that you're gonna quote unquote shoot yourself, you know, all because, you know, Leon cut you off? Like, that makes no sense whatsoever. Yep. But, you know, if more and more people want to have a chance to call out this piece of shit, which is, you know, Kyle, and you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say his actual name Kyle Johnson. Yeah, I said it. And if he happens to, you know, watch this live stream or, you know, be in the live chat, then I could care less about that or so. But knowing Kyle, he's not going to have a chance to do that. It's like, hell, he won't even, you know, confront. Wait, what's his name? Let me get to that really quick. But before that, let me see what Darkless is going to say or what he is going to be saying right here, right now. The fake Aussie deserves every single bit of absolute public humiliation for being a dickwad. Exactly, Darkless. Exactly, man. Like, I honestly don't blame you. Like, everything that's happening to Kyle, especially as of right now, he honestly deserves it. Like, he actually does. And guess what? If Kyle does not like that, well, the one thing that I want to say as of right now is this tough shit. Yep, you guessed it. And I am going to say that, especially to his face. But here's the one thing that's ironic about Kyle. It's like at one point I even tried to confront him in his own live stream or so, but then by the time I got there, guess what? He just automatically left. How pathetic. And one thing that I want to say as of right now, Cupcake, is yep, that actually did happen. Yep. A suicide threat. But anyways, getting back to Kyle or so, I forgot to say this as of right now to both of you. Darkless and Myron. Yeah, I actually tried doing that. I actually tried to confront Kyle in his own, you know, stream, but then by the time I got there, he just automatically left like a bitch. And it's like just wow. Yep. But here's the difference though. The difference between me and Kyle is I do allow people in, but you know, I'm not gonna be a you know a coward like Kyle. Yep. But it's just so, you know, ironic at this point that, you know, it's like myself. I would confront Kyle, but he's not gonna let me in the panel. But let me see what Myron's saying or what he is gonna be saying right here, right now. He deleted that stream because you showed up. Wow. Exactly, Myron. It's like I actually attempted to join his live stream, but then by you know when I got there, I just cannot believe he just automatically left because I was there to you know confront his actions. It's like just wow. But it's like this. He could have had the chance to actually, you know, explain himself, especially to my face in his own live stream. Well, guess what? He actually lost that opportunity. Yep. But I don't even know if Kyle will make a live stream or so. But it's like this: if he tries to do one, then I don't mind if I try to show up. But if he tries to, you know, kick me or even ban me, I will not be surprised, not even the slightest about that. But let me see who's here, or I believe who is here, right now. We've got Miss Stakia. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Miss Takia. So the one thing that I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Miss Takia. But anyway, since you are actually here, you are more than welcome to actually say your piece in the live chat if you actually, want to have a chance to be doing that or so. Yep. So I just do appreciate that you are actually here as of right now. But Mr. Kia, you're just in time though. I'm gonna be reacting to a video in a little while or so, but I want to make sure if you could actually, enjoy it or so. But keep this in mind, Mr. Kia. I just want to give people a fair warning. Like this video is not meant for young audiences. It's meant for mature adults, you could say. Anyways, there is a call that I do have to take really quick, so I'll be right back. Go Ultimate Umbrella Lobster. Anyways, I am finally back. So, as you can tell by my profile picture, this is actually, who I am as of right now. Which, keep in mind, I also want to give like a huge, shout out to especially the one and only Templar King Leon Calavera for actually making me this profile picture, you could say. And to be honest or so, like this profile picture that I'm actually using, it looks pretty damn cool though. Like, I would consider this, Templar umbrella or something. I don't even know. But I gotta say this as of right now, this profile picture, it definitely does suit me or so. So you could say like like umbrella evolution or something. I don't even know. But anyways, I do apologize for the delay, but thankfully I'm already back or so. But let me go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some more comments or so. So I want to make sure if there's some people who are actually going to be ready for the video or so. But thankfully I'm already back or so. I want to go take care of business or so. But yeah. But I want to make sure there's some people in the live chat before I actually get to the video or so. Okay, wait, hold on. Is it just me or am I receiving some DMs really quick behind the scenes? Let me go on ahead and just, take a look at this for myself. Because I think that some people are trying to send me some DMs, especially on Discord, but I think most likely I will take a look at this for myself or so. So that way I can actually try to have a quick look at it. Yep. Okay, so most likely I will check out these DMs, but I'm not gonna say them out loud or so. And I think one of them has like a screenshot, but I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna have a chance to, share, the picture or so. But regardless, let me go on my Discord just to take a look really quick. Okay, let me take a look. Okay, so one thing that I want to say as of right now, Myron, is I believe that you did send me like a screenshot about what happened or so. I mean, I think most likely I'm gonna go on ahead and actually, say it out loud or so, especially what Kyle said. You know what? I'll just say what Kyle said. Okay, so this is what Kyle did say behind the scenes. Of course, everyone turns on me, and then this is what he also said. No one wants anything to do with me. That was, that's next. And finally, he wants to say, quote unquote, I'm ending my life. I'm gonna say this as of right now. This guy is such a fucking bitch for actually saying that type of stuff. It's like, really? You want to like tell people that you want to quote unquote end your life all because we want nothing to do with you? Just wow. And you're trying to guilt trip us just because you want to do that type of shit. Anyways, let me see what Myron is gonna be saying or what I believe he's gonna be saying right here, right now. That DM was for me. You can look at it later. Okay, Myron. Well, to be fair though, I did take a look at that screenshot picture just now of what Kyle said to you, especially behind the scenes. But I'm also, glad and happy, or happy and glad that you were able to take that, screenshot and you were able to give it to me. But Myron, I want to say this as of right now. I would share this screenshot, as of right now, but I think most likely I might save this for another time or so, or unless, of course, wait, do you want me to also have a chance to, put this in my community post? I want to make sure, Myron, if it's actually cool with you, but if you don't want me to, that's fine or so. Because the way I see it, though, it's like what Darkless said. A lot of people need to fully wake up and realize, that this guy is literally a huge piece of shit. Okay, one thing that I want to say as of right now, Miss Takia, is when you said that you were just gonna make a video. Okay, well that's fine. Okay, so whatever that you're doing as of right now, Miss Takia, you can go on ahead and do if you want to make a video or so. Yep. Oh, by the way, Miss Takia, one thing that I want to say as of right now is if you yourself want to make a video about this individual or so, well, Miss Takia, I'm pretty sure that you are new about this whole situation, but if you want to fully know about the situation, most likely I could tell you about it behind the scenes or so, because I'm pretty sure that you're new about this whole, Kyle Johnson situation, but I think most likely I could tell you about it, behind the scenes, more specifically after this live stream. So I hope that you can understand where I'm coming from. But let me see what Myron's going to be saying or what I believe he's going to be saying right here, right now. Yeah, save it for later. I want to watch the video. I already shared the screenshot on my community posts. Oh, okay. Well, no problem, Myron. I'd be happy to actually do that or so, but I think it's about time for me to actually get the video started or so. Okay, let me see if I can pull up the file just to make sure if I can get the video ready or so. And I really do hope that everything's actually working correctly or so. Okay, so let me go on my file just to make sure. Wait, hold on. For some strange reason, the video's not letting me play or so. I think I possibility, downloaded the wrong file or so. I'm not even sure. I'm not even certain or so. And for some strange reason, it's not letting me, share my tab, especially on YouTube or so. I'm gonna see if I can try to get this work. So I do apologize for the delay, but I'm gonna see if I can try to get this work or so. Wait, let me see who's here. I believe who's here as of right now. Hey, True Anonymous, what's up, man? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, True Anonymous. So the one thing that I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, True Anonymous. But since you are actually here as of right now, you are more than welcome to actually, say your piece, like if you actually want to. But True Anonymous, since you are actually here as of right now, I'm not quite sure if you are too familiar. Yes, I'm not quite sure if you're too familiar when it comes to this individual, Kyle Johnson or so. But there is like a good part though. Like, thankfully, Darkless and Myron told me about what this guy is actually like, and I'm gonna be honest with it right now, Trononymous. Just be glad you do not even know this guy, but this guy is literally a huge piece of shit. But let me see what you're gonna be saying, or what I believe you're saying as of right now. Nothing much, bro. Oh, okay. Well, Trononymous, I really do hope that for the most part you just been doing your own thing or so, but I'm not even quite sure. But whenever we actually get the chance, though, you and I should actually catch up with each other or so. Because I've been trying to talk with you like on Discord or so, but I haven't got a chance to actually, interact with you all that much or so. But it's like this, True Anonymous. Whenever that you are absolutely free or so, you can always you're always welcome to actually, DM me or so. Because I actually do enjoy conversations, you and I. And not to mention, the one thing that I actually do like about you is you actually do sound quote unquote pretty intelligent or so. And I'm actually glad to, have a friend just like you. And I would actually consider us, friends with each other. Good friends, as a matter of fact. Yep, pretty good. But let me go on ahead and see what's going on with the live chat or so. Oh, okay. Myron, I do see the video or so, but let me see if I could try to share it from here or so. Maybe I might have to consider, sharing it on a new tab or so. This is most likely going to take some time, but I'm really am hoping that, this video is actually going to be working or so. But if not, I could try to re-download the video or so, but that might take some time. But let me go on ahead and see if I could try to get this working or so. Okay, let me see if I could try to share my tab or so. I'm not quite sure what's going on with StreamYard or so, but normally StreamYard would allow me to share my stuff, but for some strange reason, it's not letting me though. I don't know. It could be like the computer that I'm using or so, but to be honest or so, I do not even want to retry this live stream or anything like that. Nah, I don't want to do that or so. I don't want to have to start over with this live stream, but I will figure something out. Let me see what True Anonymous is going to be saying, or what I believe he's saying right here, right now. Don't really know Kyle, but I feel like I've spoken to him before. Okay, this is what you're also saying, or what I believe you are also saying. I've been gaming lately. And finally, this is what you are saying. Okay, cheers. Okay. Okay, so I do have like a bit of good news and I got a bit of bad news. Okay, I'll start with the bad news first. Okay, so for some strange reason, the video is not letting me share it or so, but thankfully, just to make sure as a backup, I'm downloading the video just to make sure it'll be easier from there or so. But there is one slight problem or so. It's gonna take like at least 5 minutes for me to get the video ready or so. So yeah. But for the meantime, True Anonymous, if there's anything that you want to say, go on ahead and say it or so. So yeah. Oh wait, hold on a second. 4 minutes now. Okay. So I guess in about like 4 minutes, the video should be ready to download or so. And I really do hope that there's not going to be any type of difficulties, but if there is, then I cannot do anything about that or so. But I'm really am hoping that when the video is downloaded, then I really do hope that you people more or less are going to be, excited to be seeing it. Yep. But let me go on ahead and see if there's going to be some more comments. By the way, Trononymous, one thing that I am going to say though, as of right now, is if there's literally anything that you want to have a chance to say, then by all means, just go on ahead and just, say it or so. Wait, hold on. Is this who I think it is? I'm going to go on ahead and put this really quick. Okay. Let me go on ahead and see what Darkless is saying or what I believe he's saying right here, right now. Just take your time. Okay. I do appreciate that you can understand where I'm coming from, Darkless, but the video should be downloaded in about like 3 minutes or so. And I really am hoping, I'm crossing my fingers that the video is going to be, ready. So that way you people are going to be more or less, enjoying it or so. Wait, hold on. Is this who I think it is? I'm going to go on ahead and get to the live chat because I can just tell that someone is trying to troll me, which I honestly don't mind it at this point or so. I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. Let me go on ahead and see if I can get to the live chat because as of right now, I'm just literally enjoying this live stream as we speak. Okay, so let me go on ahead and see. Okay. Okay, so one thing that I want to say right now is that this is actually pretty funny that what you're saying, that you want to say lobster for lunch and then what you're also going to be saying is quote unquote lobby lobster or something. I do apologize, but these jokes that I'm seeing in the live chat, I'm just literally laughing my ass off as of right now. Yeah, because I can just tell that you people in the live chat are just making me like literally, making me laugh my ass off. But anyways, I want to see if I can try to get back on topic or so. I mean, as much as I do enjoy these jokes or so, I don't want to, I don't want to, what's the word that I'm looking for? I don't want to go off topic. Yes, I don't want to go off topic with this, stream. But anyways, let me see what's the status of the video or so. I got good news. So in about like 1 minute, the video is gonna be finally downloaded, and it's finally time for me. It's finally time for me to actually, get started with the video. And I really do hope that once I actually play this video, you people are actually gonna be, how do I say this? You people are actually gonna be, excited to be seeing this video. Yep. Okay. So let me go on ahead and just take a look at this for myself just to make sure if I can, get to some of these comments or so. Okay, I think most likely I'm gonna hold off on the comments or so because I think it's about time for me to actually, okay, here it is. The video should be up and ready. Okay, so to the people in the live chat, it's finally here now. So, anyways, without any further ado, here is the video right here, right now. Okay, so as you can see, I finally downloaded the video, and this is actually going to be the timer. So anyways, Darkless, I do appreciate that you're actually allowing me to actually react to this video, and I finally got it ready or so. Like earlier, I tried to react it in Darkless's channel or so, but for some strange reason, it wouldn't let me. But thankfully, I had a backup plan. So thankfully, I was able to download the video or so. And I'm pretty sure that Darkless doesn't mind if I, download the video or so. But yeah. But keep it in mind or so. I respect Darkless, Darkless's, privacy, especially when it comes to his video or so. But yeah. So keep this in mind. I want to clarify something really quick. It's like I'm basically reacting to Darkless's video. Like I'm not trying to take his content. Like I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna take his content. What I am gonna be doing is react to his video. Like there is a difference or so, if that makes any sense. Yep. Exactly, Darkless. Like, here we go. So, is there going to be any like type of comments or so, like especially any final ones? Because it's about time for me to actually get started with the video or so. Because I'm going to say this as of right now. Once I actually get the video up and ready or so, then I guess I will watch it from the sidelines, so that way people are actually going to be fully prepared for yes, fully prepared for me to be on the sidelines, and then I'm finally gonna be reacting to it. Okay, so any comments or so, and then most likely, but before I get started with this video, I think most likely right after this video, I think I'm gonna go on ahead and let some people in. So if anyone wants to have a chance to join, then I'd be happy to let those types of people in. Like literally, no problem or so. Okay, so any comments or so? Because in about 1 minute, I'm finally gonna go on ahead and actually react to it. Okay. Okay, so the video should be up and ready or so. It's on mute right now, but I'm gonna go on ahead and unmute it or so. And then after this, I'm finally gonna go on ahead and actually finally get started with the video. Yep, it's about that time. Okay, so I get that, some of you people want to have a chance to, joke with me, but now is not the time right now because I want to make sure if I can, get started with the video so that way people can actually, actually look at it yourselves. Yep. Anyways, without any further ado, here is the video right here, right now.
Where the fuck did everybody go? Why is everyone leaving me? I don't like being alone and I am all out of weed.
Well, look who's standing here all alone crying like a little bitch.
Who the fuck are you? And what do you want from me?
None of your damn business. I'm here to confront you for all the bullshit that you have caused throughout all these years of the spriting community. And you wonder why you're losing a lot of friends.
The fuck is your problem? All I ever wanted is to smoke weed and watch the Big Les show for crying out loud. Also, where the hell is Darlene? She is my mate and I don't want to lose her.
Oh, cry me a river with your victim playing ass. Nobody cares of what you want to do. I'm about to jerk your ass from cloud 9 and make you face the ultimate harsh truth on why you have been the biggest problem for the entire spriting community, whether it's Leon Calavera, Darkless Venom, and many others. So put the fries in the bag and listen, you sneveling twat. You have done so many things that are just fucking weird. You have caused so much drama. You're always being too pushy and orderly towards many others over their spriting projects. You rage like a fucking schizophrenic psycho when things don't go your way, hence why you lash out at boss man Darkless himself for calling out your usual bullshit. You steal content from others. No fucking surprise. You absolutely hijacked Venom's Venomverse series to the point where you've made everything completely all about you. No disrespect towards Venom, but Venomverse Season 2 really sucked ass, and it's all your fault for fucking it all up only to inflate your ego. You dictate your ideas onto others for saying that Lilith is your biological mother, dating both Venom's sister Judy and Darkless's daughter Darlene, and you tried to force yourself to voice as Apep, because you think he didn't sound Arabic enough, but glad that never happened because you fucking suck at voice acting. You have the absolute audacity to change colors and character designs to certain characters, which by the way you weren't given full permission to do, but instead you choose to do it anyways, because you're a dickhead. You tried sabotaging Leon's Apep and Lilith by changing ideas for Season 2, making it where you should be the one to kill off that one specific villain and nobody else, which also still proves that you're a dickhead for trying to make everything all about you. But however, that's not even once you've ever done that. And lastly, you've tried to weasel yourself into Darkless's film Human Path as Agent Lothbrok, which that fucking failed by the way. You really are a piece of shit. Straight up. The entire spriting community has been hindered throughout all these years, all because of your blissful ignorance and self-righteousness. Everything that you touch turns into shit, and if I gotta be genuinely honest with you, Lothbrok Castle was an absolute dumpster fire. You are so damn bad at writing, and all you ever do is write the same old tiresome tropes such as smoking weed, going to bars, smoking weed, partying, smoking weed, going to boring sport events while watching fucking NASCAR, smoking weed. It's the same old thing 24/6/7.
5, 6, 7!
You're so hellbent on taking full control of everyone's series, yet you can't even write a very compelling story of your own. You really suck at everything, and I'm glad that everyone is finally dumping your lame ass.
How about you shut the fuck up? I can do whatever the hell I want and I'm better than all of you motherfuckers. I am your fucking god.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that, you ignorant heifer. You're still a whiny little bitch with a inflated fragile ego, and still cannot contain his degenerate behavior towards women, treating them worse than dogs. You had every opportunity to improve and better yourself, but unfortunately for you, you failed. You have no one to blame but yourself. You've destroyed your whole entire career, which is all thanks to the courtesy of your own stupidity.
Bitch, I will use Thor's hammer to smash your head ass.
It's pointless to do so, dipshit. You're the one that's going to face your own ultimate demise. You better be prepared to meet your end, as I'll be obliterating your sorry redneck yokel-looking ass, as you'll be sent to the fiery pits of Mara Bane, where you truly belong. I'm done speaking my piece, so this is the end of Lothbrok Castle, formerly known as Hawkins Mansion. And with that, goodbye, and fuck you. Stay tuned for our upcoming film Human Past, A Lost Tragedy.
And there you go. You heard it from the man himself. So all I can really say as of right now is that was a pretty damn good, hilarious ass video I have ever seen in my entire life. I'm gonna say this as of right now. Like everything about that video it was like, how do I say this? Greatness, you could say. Yep. But I am going to go on ahead and see if I can get to some of these comments or so, or should I say these lovely comments? But I think that's something that Cupcake would say. But let me go on ahead and see if I can actually get to these comments or so, because I do appreciate every last one of you actually being in my live chat or so. And yeah. Anyways, let me go on ahead and just take a quick look at this. Okay, let me see what Darkless is going to be saying, or what he is going to say right here, right now. Absolute cinema. I actually have to agree where you're coming from as of right now, Darkless. It's like everything about that video or so, it was actually pretty damn great, if I do say so myself. And if you do have any more videos that's going to be like that, especially in the future or so, then you're more than welcome to actually, give us an update or so. And if you want to have a chance to roast Kyle like that, then I'd be up for it or so. I don't know. But Darkless, the way I see it though is you're more than welcome to give me an update or so, or any other of your friends, especially if it's in regards to you roasting Kyle or so. But if I'm not mistaken, I think you made like 2 Sora AI videos about Kyle and that one video or so. But like I said, Darkless, it's your channel. You could do whatever you want with it. But let me see what Myron's gonna say, or what he is gonna say right here, right now. Fire video. Yeah, exactly, Myron. It's like everything about that video, it was actually, fire about it. Yep. Okay, so I think that there is a question though in the live chat really quick, and I'm gonna say this as of right now. I think people should give this a rate. I'll put this right now. So let's just say that I might consider giving it like a big fat 0 or so. And I'm pretty sure that even both Darkless and Myron is gonna feel the same way or so. So Myron and Darkless, so there is a question though in the live chat or so from one of my good friends, I believe, and I've already like gave it a rating or so. So if you want to give that individual a rating, then you can actually do it or so. But let me get to this one question or so. So let me see what this question is going to be saying or so. Rate Kyle. I have an answer for that. So to give my full honest answer about that, I will give it literally a big fat 0. And I'm pretty sure that both Darkless and Myron can actually agree with me about that. Yep. But if they it's like this. If they want to answer that question, that's entirely up to them. But I can't really tell them what to do or so. So just to give it clarification or so. Yep. But I'm just like really surprised that I'm just seeing like a lot of people in the live chat just, are just enjoying the video and want to have a chance to say their piece or so. Here's the thing. I'll let some people in a little while or so, but let's just keep the conversation going or so. Let's talk about the video for a bit before I let people in. And if Darkly wants to say his piece about, his video, especially editing wise, then, it's up to him. Yep. But let me go on ahead and just take a look really quick just to make sure there's going to be some other comments or so. Wait, hold on. Okay, so there should be another comment or so, and I think this one might say like, "What if you saw Kyle in person?" I will get to that in a bit or so. I'm gonna say something right now. Like for me personally, like if I were to have a chance to, quote unquote, try to see him in person or so, let's just say it's gonna be it's gonna be absolutely ugly. It really is. Not to mention, I believe that a lot of people know where this dude lives. And you know what? I'm going to say it though. From what I've been hearing, he currently lives in St. Louis, Missouri. Yep. So I'm not even surprised about that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know too much about St. Louis, Missouri, but let me see what this question is saying. What if you saw Kyle in person? You really want to know about that? I'm gonna say that right now. Like, if I happen to see Kyle in person, then let's just say it's gonna be absolutely ugly at this point because knowing him, he wants to cause drama, start shit with people, and if I have to, then if he tries to do that shit with me, I'll beat his ass. Yep. But knowing him, he's not gonna put up a fight whatsoever. And I don't even think this dude is like, I don't know, big, bad, and tough or whatever. In my eyes, I would say he's small or so. But to be fair, though, it's up to Darkness and Myron on what they want to say or so. Like, if Kyle happens to be, like, pretty short, then I could easily beat up his ass. Yep. Anyways, is there any more comments that you people want to have a chance to say, though? Because in a little while, I think I'm most likely going to let people in. Okay, so here's the thing, though. So to the people in the live chat, I think that there should be a time limit to make sure if I can, to let people know what time I'll be able to send the link out in a bit. But one thing that I want to say, though, that is for certain, though, is that video, everything about it, start to finish, was just greatness. And if there's going to be more videos that are going to be like that in the future, then we'll have to wait and see. And it's up to Darkless if he wants to, wants to have a chance for me to react to more of his content or so. Okay, so let me go on ahead and just take a look at the comments or so. But anyways, let's just keep the conversation going or so. By the way, Darkless, if you're still in the live chat, if you want to explain more about like that video or so, or editing wise, then you're more than welcome to actually say your piece if you actually want to or so. And by the way, I actually do like that ending theme or that profile picture. I don't even know that picture in the end. I actually did enjoy it. But let me see what this. Let me check out this comment. Off topics, but major changes going on in the Week Club. Oh, okay. Well, just to give you like a quick update about that is you could say that Darkless is actually part of the Week Club or so, but I think more or less he's just, an ally or so, but I don't know. I don't know. That's up to, Myron and Darkless, especially, Darkless or so, because he's most likely in the server or so. But one thing I will say though is I'm not quite sure if Myron wants to join or so, but I don't know. It's up to him or so. But I am in his server, so and I gotta say this right now, like you could say that I have experienced Myron's server, and I gotta say it's actually pretty chill or so. And just recently, there is like a picture that I have seen. The difference between like his fighting character and his animated character, or I don't know. I'm not gonna say too much details about that, but you could. All I'm gonna say right now is his server is actually pretty chill. I mean, granted, I don't really say too much in that server or so because for the most part, I just let people, do their own thing anyway. But to be like honest or so, I don't know too much about Discord or so, but I just let people, live their lives for the most part. I'm mostly active on Facebook or so, but I want to see if I can try to be more active, like on Discord, if anything. Yep. Oh, by the way, there's actually one thing that I do want to clarify. So if you actually try to look at the bottom of my name or so, I actually made that hashtag or name tag or so. And guess what? If Kyle happens to see that shit, then guess what? I'm not even gonna fucking care because he honestly deserves that shit. And that video, like, I never thought like that character would be like roasting his character like that. Like that part made me laugh the most or so. By the way, Darkless, I forgot to say this one thing though. I'm not quite sure what that character's name was, and that character looks pretty new to me, but I don't know. But if you want to say who that character is, or I don't know, it's up to you. But I'm not quite sure if you like make like a series about that or a movie about that. But most likely, I'm gonna have to take a look at your channel or so. So I really do hope that you're able to say who that character name is or so, because that character literally made me laugh my ass off, and I had to mute myself because it was that pretty damn funny. Like it honestly was. Anyways, any more comments or so? Because in a little while, though, it's about time for me to actually invite people into my panel. Keep this in mind. It's up to the people themselves if they want to have a chance to join. So I'm going to put this as of right now. Let me put it in the live chat, though, really quick. Okay, let me see if there's a comment. Okay, one thing that I want to say is that right now, Darkless, is this is what I believe you're saying. Her name is the Ani girl, as her name is pronounced Hanya. Oh, okay. I do hope that I was able to get the name correctly or so, but I don't even know. But Darkless, if I happen to get the name incorrectly, then I do apologize about that. But I really did hope that I was able to get that name correctly or so. But if I happen to mispronounce that, then I do apologize. Yep. So, but anyways, as the people can actually see in the live chat or so, I did put like a time limit so that way I can make sure I can, let people into the server. I mean, what I meant is, the panel or so. I don't even know why I said server, but I meant to say was panel. But let me go on ahead and see if I can get to some more comments or so. Okay, let me take a look at this. Okay, let me see what Darkus is saying or what I believe he's saying right now. You good, cuz. Like, is it just me, or are you trying to say that like I'm your cousin or something? I don't know. But to be fair though, Darklet, this is one of the main reasons why I just like your humor or so. Like, whether it's in the live chat or in the panel. But not to worry, Darklet, I'll let you and possibility Myron into the panel if you want to have a chance to do that. But I think most likely I'll invite some other people or so. I might possibility invite like people like Cupcake or so. Let me see who else wants to have a chance to join. Possibility, True Anonymous, or maybe even Zacty Productions. I don't know. But there is one thing that I do want to clarify. Once I let people into the panel or so, it can only be myself and 5 people or so. So unfortunately, I do not have the StreamYard plan. So you people are gonna have to get used to that because, yeah, just because. Okay, one thing that I want to say is that right now, Cupcake is this is what I believe you're saying. Looks like I got myself a cake. Oh, okay. Well, that's actually pretty good to hear, Cupcake. It's like if you actually got yourself a cake. But Cupcake, I am gonna say this as of right now. You are more than welcome to join my panel. And I guess this will be your first time of meeting, Darkless or so. But I want one thing that I do want to clarify or so is since you actually met the Templar King himself, Leon Calavera, you're actually gonna have a chance to meet one of his loyalist members, and that being Darkless4x in the live chat or so. And one thing that I do want to clarify, Cupcake, is you don't have to necessarily be shy because Darkless is actually a pretty down to earth type of guy. I may not talk with them on a daily basis or so, but I've actually had conversation with them from here and there. And I gotta say, Darkless is actually a pretty chill guy to get to know. Like, believe me, Cupcake, you would actually enjoy, interacting with Darkless or so. But let me see if there's other people want to have a chance to join the panel or so, because it is gonna happen. I will let some people in, and yeah, we'll go from there. Yep. So, anyways, any more comments or so? Because it's about time for me to actually let some people into the panel or so, and then I'm gonna see if I could try to, send the link out a bit earlier or so, because it's about that time for me to actually, to let people into the panel or so. Not right now though, but in a bit. Yep. Okay. So let me go on ahead and see if I can get to some more comments or so. And I do believe that there is one person in the live chat, which I will get to and though in a bit. So let me go on ahead and actually try to, take a look at this for myself. Okay. So let me go on ahead and see who is here, or I believe who is here, right now. We've got Sonia, the scene girl. How's it going? Okay, this is what you're saying, or what I believe you're saying as of right now. Hey, Umbrella. Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Sonia. So the one thing that I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you're doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you're having a good day so far. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Sonia. But anyways, since you're actually here in the live chat, you're more than welcome to say your piece if you actually want to. By the way, Sonia, since you are actually just got here in the live chat, I just reacted to Darkless's video or so, and you're more than welcome to actually check it out for yourself. But unfortunately, you're a bit late to react to the video or so. But Sonia, if you actually look in the live chat, I actually did pin Darkless's channel, you could say, and you're more than welcome to subscribe to it. And basically, you can actually watch the video for yourself or so. Yep. I'm gonna go on ahead and put this in live chat or so, but yeah. So here is the time limit now. So during that time limit, I'm finally gonna go on ahead and let people into the panel or so. But there is one thing that I do want to clarify or so. So I might consider sending out the link like 5 minutes earlier or so. I don't know. But it just depends on, if there's more people or so. Yep. So any more comments or so? Because I want to make sure that, you people actually are on board with this. Yep. But Sonia, I really do hope that you're gonna be able to check out Darkless' channel. I do recommend that you subscribe to it, watch the video or so, and it should be right there in the live chat. Let me just clarify just to make sure if it's actually there right now. Okay, let me just take a quick look at it just to make sure if I actually already pinned the message. Okay, I already checked. Yep, the link should be right there. So Sonia, you should be able to see it or so. And I do recommend almost everyone in the live chat to go to Darkless' channel, subscribe to it, and make sure that you actually watch the video or so, because he actually does make some pretty damn good content or so. And in my own personal opinion, I would see Darkless as a much better spriting, person, you could say, a lot more than Kyle Johnson. Yep, everything that I'm saying though as of right now, it's actually pretty damn true. Like I actually said it as of right now, Darkless is a far better spriter than Kyle Johnson. And if Kyle happens to watch what I'm saying, and if he doesn't like it, well, guess what? I gotta say this: tough shit. Yep. But so far, I'm just having really fun with this live stream. Like I really am just having fun. But most likely, I'll send the link out to Darkless and Myron and some other people or so. So if I happen to send the link out to both of them, then I can only invite 3 more people or so. But I want to make sure if I can invite the right people in, and then, I mean, yes, I'll invite some right people in, but keep this in mind though, I cannot invite more than at least 5 more people or so. But if I happen to do that, then I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't have the streamer plan myself or so. So for the time being, you people are going to have to get used to that. One thing that I also want to clarify or so, it's like I did check out the streamer prices though, and it's not worth it or so. It's like, I'll say this right now for kind of purposes. It used to be $25 a month though, but you could say that they double it, like to an extent, $45 a month, and I'm like, no, hell no, I am not paying that much money for StreamYard. Nope, because that is literally way too much money, and it's like nearly $50 just to pay StreamYard like monthly or so. I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest as of right now. It's not worth it paying for a streamer that much just to get like 10 people in total. Like, no, I would rather just stick with 6 people. Yep. But I can understand if some people would rather prefer like the 10 people plan. But for me personally, nope, I'm sticking with 6 people. But you know, that's just me. So any more comments? Sonia, if you want to say your piece on this, then you can actually say your piece if you actually want to. But one thing that I do want to clarify or so is if you happen to miss me reacting to the video or so, then I would just recommend going to Darkless4x's channel. Just click on the channel link. Make sure that you actually check it out for yourself and watch the video or so. It should be like the very first one. As a matter of fact, let me just see if I can send it to you, Sonia, in the DMs or so. Okay, let me go on ahead and go to Darkless4x's channel really quick, and I'm going to see if I can try to send it to you. Okay, let me see. Yep, it should be like the very first one, Sonia. Yep, I was correct. And the video should be released like 2 weeks ago or so, but yeah. So that's the one thing that I do want to clarify or so. But anyways, let me go on ahead and see if there's going to be some more comments or so, because it's about time for me to actually, you know, send the link out to people or so. I'm going to see if I could send it to multiple people or so, but it's up to the people themselves if they want to have a chance to, you know, join or not. And by the way, if so many people want to have a chance to meet the one and only Darkless himself, 4x, yep. If you people want to have a chance to, I'm saying you new people, if you really want to have that chance to meet the one and only Darkless4x, then by all means, I will send the link out just immediately. But one thing that I do want to clarify is this. I will let people into the panel if Darkless himself will join or so, because keep this in mind, this was his video, so I'll make a deal. I will send the link out, but I will only let Darkless himself in first, and then I will let other people in. One thing that I want to say is that right now, Mr. Kia, is it's actually good to see that you're actually, you know, back yourself or so. Oh, by the way, Mr. Kia, I forgot to tell you about this. Did you actually watch the video yourself though? Because everything about that video is actually, you know, pretty damn funny or so. But if the video was a bit too much for you, then I understand that. But I had to play that video or so because that video is actually meant for mature adults. So in other words, it's not for young audiences or younger audience, you could say. Yep. So I would see Darkless' channel more or less like 18 plus or so, similar to mine. Yep. Because if there's one thing that, you know, wait, hold on. Wait, you actually want the video? I'm actually referring to, I think I'm referring to Mr. Key in the live chat. But before that, let me see what she's going to be saying or what I believe she's going to be saying. Give me 1 second really quick. What video? Wait, you actually do want the video? I'm going to see if I can link it to you really quick. Okay, let me go on ahead and actually put it right there. I'm going to say, I am going to clarify this as of right now, Mr. Kia, is if the video is a bit too much for you, then, you know, I don't know. But keep this in mind, though. Like, the video is actually meant for mature adults, if that makes any sense to you. So remember this. It's not meant for, like, younger audiences. Like, that's, yeah. We don't do that. Yep. Okay, so let me go on ahead and see if there's going to be some more comments or so, like any final comments, though, because I'm finally going to go on ahead and actually, you know, let the man himself into the panel, Darkless, and then possibly some other people like Myron and whatnot. Okay, let me see what Darkless is going to be saying or what I believe he's going to be saying right here, right now. The quote-unquote parental adversary sticker is on the banner of my channel for a reason. Yep. So you heard it right here, Mr. Kia. So if you actually heard it from the man himself, Darkless himself, he actually did said it at best. So it's right there, the parental advisory or so, meaning that, you know, that type of content is not meant for, you know, children, you could say. It's more or less for adults. So just to give you a heads up on that. Yep. But anyways, I think it's about time for me to actually wrap up with these comments or so, because I'm finally going to go on ahead and actually send the actual link or so. So let me go on Discord and actually send the link out to people already, so that way they can finally have a chance to actually join. Okay, let me go on ahead and actually get this started or so. And I'm finally going to go on ahead and actually, let people into the panel or so. Okay, so most certainly I will invite Darkless, I will invite Myron, I'll invite Cupcake, and I might possibility invite Zacty Productions, True Anonymous or so, or I don't even know. But let me get this started. Let me get this started or so. Okay, so I'm finally gonna go on ahead and actually get the link ready. Yep. It's finally about that time for me to actually send the link out already. Okay, so let me see if I can try to send it to some other people, such as Zach D Productions, most likely on Facebook Messenger. And as far as True Anonymous, I think he's on Discord. Let me see. Let me just clarify if I have him on Discord or so. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest as of right now. Knowing True Anonymous, he does change his name from time to time. But let me see if I can try to find him or so. But I'm not quite sure True Anonymous is still in the live chat or so. But let me see if I can try to find him or so. Okay, I should be able to find him, no problem or so. Okay, let me see if I can even send it to Zach, especially on Facebook Messenger. So here we go. Let me just check if this is the right one. I'll even invite it to another person as well. So let me see. I'm gonna say that right now. It's up to the people themselves if they want to have a chance. Yep. Okay, so now the link should be up and ready or so. So I think it's about time for me to actually, let people into the panel. It's about time or so. Yep. Wait, hold on. Is this who I think it is in the live chat? This person is actually brand new, and I believe that I did subscribe to this person. Let me go on ahead and see who is here, or I believe who is here, right now. We've got Beagle Boy. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Beagle Boy. So the one thing that I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Beagle Boy. But since you are actually here, you can actually say your piece if you actually want to. Anyways, here we go. I'm sending the links as of right now. So here we go. All right, there we go. Now I finally sent the link. I finally sent the link out already. So now let me send it to other people or so. Okay, so I'll even send it to this person. Let me go on ahead and actually do that though. Okay, there we go. So now I'm gonna go on ahead and send it to some other people or so. Here we go. I'll even send one to Zach already if he wants to have a chance to join. I'll even send it to this person as well. There we go. Okay, so now that I've already got that out of the way, I believe that I've already sent a link out to the people or so. So yeah. Yep. Okay, Darkless, no problem. Just go on ahead and just, take your time or so. Yep. I want to give a clarification and I want to give an update as of right now. I get that at least, one person is actually backstage, and I believe it's you, Cupcake. I will let you in or so, but first thing first, I want to make sure that Darkless has the chance to, join the panel first or so. So keep us in mind, Cupcake. I'll leave you backstage or so. You can stay or so, but I'll let you in or so, but I want Darkless to join first or so. But let me see what Beagle Boy is saying, or what I believe he's saying right here, right now. But yeah, my day is going fine right now. Just chilling out currently. Oh, okay. Well, the one thing that I want to say as of right now in regards to you, Beagle Boy, is that's actually pretty cool to hear that you've been, doing your thing for the most part, and that's actually, pretty fine or so. Yep. Yep. Okay, one thing that I want to say as of right now, Beagle Boy, is I just reacted to Darkless's new video or so. I do want to say this as of right now is I'm not quite sure if you have like issues with like Kyle or something like that, but if you ever want to have a chance to actually give your testimony, then you can actually reach out to me on Discord or so, and I might consider sending you like a request or something, especially I don't know. But if you ever want to have a chance to give your testimony, then the choice is up to you, though. That's the one thing that I do want to clarify, if that makes any sense to you. Yep. But I should be able to, send the link out already. Let me just clarify if people actually got the link already. Yep. The people should have been able to have the link already. Yep. So now I'm just gonna go on ahead and just wait patiently just to make sure if there really is gonna be some people. Yep. So just go on ahead and just take your time. Okay, so I guess for the time being, I'm just gonna go on ahead and just wait for some more comments or so, and then we'll just, I'll be able to say my piece or so, and then yeah, we'll just go from there. Okay, so let me go on ahead and just see if there's going to be, a comment, especially let me see what Beagle Boy's gonna say or what I believe he's gonna say. Okay, let me just check this out really quick. We'll talk about that on a later time. Oh, okay. Okay, so I believe Darklet just DM'd me just now, and he said, "For sure, homie." Okay, then. Well, I do appreciate that you just said that as of right now, Darkless. But just go on ahead and just take your time, and then we'll just, we'll talk from there. Yep. Anyways, just let me go on ahead and just clarify, just to make sure if there really is going to be some people are actually coming or so. But I just think that some people are just, waiting patiently just to make sure if they can come into the panel and say their piece. Yep. Okay. So let me go on ahead and just see if there's going to be another comment or so, because like I said, I just really appreciate every last one of you actually just, being here. Yep. Okay. So now let me go on and let me see what Beagle Boy's saying or what I believe he's saying right here, right now. First, I'd rather let everyone else give their take first before I do something like that. Oh, okay. Well, Beagle Boy, just to give you an update, you could say that both Myron and Darkless they both already gave their testimonies or so. So just to give you a heads up on that, and Beagle Boy, if you want to have a chance to look at it yourself, it should be in my channel or so. It should be in the name, Myron and Darkless's testimonies or something like that. So if you look really closely, it should be in my channel, so that way you can actually take a look at it yourself. Yep. But let me just double check just to make sure if Darkless is actually coming or so. I mean, Cupcake, I do appreciate, like, if you are backstage, I really do appreciate that you have been like waiting patiently or so. But it's like I said, I will let you in first, but I want to make sure that Darkless is actually in first. Yep. Because this topic is about Darkless, and I want to make sure that he's in the panel, so that way he'll finally say his piece about this. But I think he might be doing something though. But I'll just wait, wait patiently just to make sure. Yep. But let me go on ahead and just, wait, hold on. So let me see if there's going to be a comment. I believe that Beagle Boy wants to say his piece, but I will get to that in a bit. Yep, I will most definitely get to that, comment in a bit. Let me just check to see what's going on with Discord. As a matter of fact, I'll check that out in a bit though, because I don't want to get too distracted. But let me see if there's going to be some other comments though, especially from Beagle Boy himself. So let me go on ahead and just, take a look at him. Okay, let me see what Beagle Boy is saying or what I believe he's saying right here, right now. I did watch that stream before, but I meant like if those who are currently in the backstage currently say their part first before I do so. Oh, okay. Well, just to give you another update as of right now, Beagle Boy, is if you do not want to give your testimony, that's absolutely fine or so. But I'm just very thankful that at least both Myron and Darkless they were able to say their piece first though, and that's the one thing that does matter or so. But I just greatly appreciate that I now officially have two friends from this fighting community, both Darkless and Myron or so. Yep. But let me go on ahead and see if there's going to be some other comments. So, Bigger Boy, if there's anything else that you want to say, then by all means, just say your piece or so. but I am currently patiently waiting for Darkless or so. Yep, I'm actually waiting very patiently for him. Okay, so let me just check this comment though really quick. Okay. Yeah, but there's like one person that's backstage as of right now, Beagle Boy. I mean, it's Cupcake herself or so, but yeah. Wait, you actually want to say her piece though, Beagle Boy? I will say this though, as of right now, is I think most likely I was only gonna let Darkless and Myron into the panel or so, but maybe here's what I think as of right now, Beagle Boy. Maybe we should say that topic for another time or so. So I think it would be best, in my own personal opinion. I think you should be in the live chat or so, and so that way next time you'll give your testimony or so. I might do another testimony stream that's like that. Maybe possibility next week or so, or the week after that. I'm not sure. So, but keep this in mind. I do have to work my schedule or so because I'm actually currently in college or so. But one way or another, I will find a way. Yep. I wonder what's taking Darkless a bit longer. So, I mean, he should have the link or so. I did send it to him after all, but I just want to just make sure that he actually comes in the panel and finally says his piece or so. But I'm not going to be sending him another one or so because one link should be more than enough. Yep. So yeah. But anyways, other than that, I'm just gonna just do what I do best and just wait for Darkless very patiently, just to make sure if he can actually finally come into the panel and finally say his piece or so. I do want to make sure if he actually comes into the panel or so. Yep. So anything or so, I do want to just make sure. So by the way, also as an added bonus, I also did send a link out to Myron if he wants to have a chance to join, but if he doesn't want to, he doesn't have to. But that's up to him or so. Yep. Anyways, it currently has been 5 minutes though, so I'm just gonna just wait patiently some more or so just to make sure Darkless happens to come into the panel and actually say his piece or so. By the way, Cupcake, I just greatly appreciate that you have been waiting very patiently or so. But if you just want to just type in the private chat, you may do so or so. But you got to remember this though. I would let you into the panel or so, but you got to remember this though. I just want to make sure if Darkless himself actually comes into the panel and finally says his piece or so. So I just greatly appreciate that if you just, wait patiently on what you have to say or so. Yep. So anyways, just gonna go on ahead and just wait patiently just to make sure if Darkless himself is finally gonna able to come into the panel and finally say his piece about this. Yep. So that's the one thing that I do want to have a chance to clarify. Wait, hold on. Is this who I think it is? Well, this is honestly quite a surprise. I think most likely I'm gonna go on ahead and see if I can, let Darkless into the panel or so. Okay, so I think it's about that time for me to actually let the one and only Darkless4x to actually come into the panel and actually say his piece. But I also want to make sure if there's, gonna be some other people or so. Okay, so Darkless, before I let you in or so, I think that Myron is actually trying to DM me or so. I'm not trying to be too distracted with my DMs or so, but let me just, DM Myron though really quick or so, and some other people or so, especially Zach T Productions. Let's see who else. True Anonymous or so. Okay, gentlemen, I'm gonna say something right now. I don't mind the DMs or so, but I don't want to get too distracted or so. I'll just send this DM or so. Let me just DM Myron though, and I'll DM Zach T Productions and True Anonymous or so, but True Anonymous, I did get your DM or so. You don't have to just, send me these types of DMs or so. You could just join the panel or so if you want to. But if you want to be in the live chat, that's fine or so. So True Anonymous, I just appreciate if you just, let me know what you want to do or so. Okay, let me just send this one DM to True Anonymous, and then I'm finally gonna go on ahead and let Darkless in, and I'll finally let Cupcake into the panel. Okay, so I should be nearly done with this DM or so. So I just greatly appreciate it. All right, True Anonymous, that's understandable if you want to just, be in the live chat or so. And not only that, I just really appreciate it. And as far as Active Productions, I'm not quite sure if he'll join or so, and I'm not quite sure if Myron will join. But if Myron's like too busy or so, that's fine or so. Wait, is it just me or is True Anonymous in live chat? Let me just see. Let me get to this one comment or so. Darkless, I will let you in a bit, but let me see what True Anonymous is going to say, or what I believe he's going to say. Busy at the moment, but I would come up if I didn't have anything going on. Oh, okay. Well, I do appreciate that you gave me an update about that, True Anonymous. But if you just want to be in the live chat, that's totally fine by me or so. But so far, I've got 2 people that are backstage or so. But it's about time for me to actually let these people in or so. So, anyways, I want to say this right now, Darkless, I will let you in. And as far as Cupcake, this is gonna be like your very first time meeting Darkless. Yep. And you got to remember one thing though. So right now, Cupcake, once you meet Darkless, he's actually a pretty down to earth type of guy or so. It's like this. I may not talk with Darkless on a daily basis or so, but there are times where I will chat with them or so. But I will see if I can try to have a chance to make sure if I talk with them or so. So yeah. Anyways, True Anonymous, I do. Thanks for letting me know that you're waiting on a phone call or so. But anyways, in about like 1 minute, I'm finally gonna let them both in or so. So you could say that this will not be only one virtualization, but 2 virtualizations, or should I say double the virtualization? I don't know. I must have gotten that. I must have got that idea from Kolioka or some shit. I don't know, but it has been a while since I've actually watched that. I actually grew up with that, show back then. But the best part is it's actually available on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie about that. It's like that is some nostalgia right there. But anyways, enough talk. It's a I'm finally gonna go on ahead and let them into the panel as of right now. So here we go. I'm gonna go on ahead and start the procedure. So yeah. Anyways, here we go. I am starting the procedure right here, right now. Transfer Darkless4x, transfer Cupcake the Fox, scanner Darkless4x, scanner Cupcake the Fox. Double virtualization.
Heyo.
Hey Darkless, what's up, man?
I'm doing good. I gotta say that video was phenomenal when I made that.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that. But anyways, what's new with you, Cupcake?
Hi.
Wait, what? Yeah, but I never thought like that one character would literally, go off on Kyle like that. That was funny.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like Hanya, that's her pronounce her name. She's a baddie, so she's got that bad girl attitude. So of course she's gonna roast the crap out of him and such.
Like everything about that video literally was hilarious, and I had to mute myself because yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, by the way, Cubby, did you actually see the video or so? Like, I
I've
don't know.
seen it. I've
By the way,
seen it.
yeah. By the way, what'd you think of it?
I believe it's cool and all.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, by the way, Darkless, this is Cupcake, and Cupcake, this is Darkless. By the way, Darkless, Cupcake is actually from the Week Club. Just to let you know.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep. I will say this though, as of right now, I would rather be in the Week Club than to ever be on Kyle's like stupid community or whatever you want to call it. Yep. Wait, is this who I think it is? I think that Myron is actually backstage. And whoa, what happened to you, Darkless? You're blank. Darkless, you there? You went blank all of a sudden. Oh shoot! I think he might have technical difficulty
Let me
again.
explain. Don't get in conclusions. My name is Kyle Johnson, and I'm a fucking degenerate. I like harassing women online, and I try to take accountability. And I like getting high. I'm smoking weed and marijuana, and I watch Big Last Show, even though I'm a fucking degenerate. I get fucking mad when people give me positive advices, and I'm fucking angry. I'm about to shut up a fucking cosplay convention because I couldn't have no pussy. Fuck you, Sloppy, you fucking asshole.
Nah, man.
I know you
Nah,
motherfuckers
man.
on
Nah,
the
man.
internet. More
Nah,
fucking
man.
beat your fucking.
Nah, man. Nah. Oh my goodness. What is this? Nah. What is this, y'all? What is this? Oh, oh,
I'm
what is this,
smoking the
y'all?
devil's lettuce. I'm getting high as fuck. I'm
Nah.
fucking retarded.
Nah,
Smoking the bad bud. And yes, this is Kyle Johnson talking right here. I'm just a fucking asshole, and I'm threatening to make amends with some people. I just want to say I'm sorry, even though I don't deserve it. But please just forgive me. I'm tired of being alone. And he's watching this video, even though it's just me watching it. I'm a fucking gun as well, and
oh my god. Nah, man. Nah. Oh my goodness. Y'all. What is this, y'all? Nah, what is this? Yo, what is this?
Yeah. But anyways, in about like I don't mean to interrupt, but in about like 1 minute, I'm gonna let you in, Myron, or so. So yeah, I'm gonna let him in a bit.
Alright.
Just had to do it. It was too funny.
Oh my goodness. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
If he's
man.
watching, tell him that he's a
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah, exactly.
I'll be right back.
Okay. All right then. Well, anyways, I think it's about time for me to let Myron in. So, but anyways, I want both of you to mute yourselves, and I'm finally gonna let him in. Okay, so here we go. I'm finally gonna go on ahead and start the procedure, and I'll let Myron say his piece. Okay, so here we go. I am starting the procedure right here, right now. Transfer Myron the Salvic Wolf. Scanner Myron the Salvic Wolf. Virtualization.
Hey, I'm here.
Hey Myron, what's up, man?
Not much. I was just get back after watching the video, and now I'm just fixing up my laptop. So yeah, how's it going with y'all?
Not that much.
All right. Well, glad to be back here. I want to know one of these.
Oh, all right then. But anyways, Myron, I actually really did enjoy the video. Like everything about that video was funny, and Darkless just impersonated Kyle just now.
Yeah, came back for that. Yeah, I watched the video when he uploaded it himself, and I was like, yeah, pretty much everything that was said in that video was pretty much true. And if you look at the comments on that video, people were pretty much saying like a lot of the stuff about Kyle's behavior was also true. Like there was one comment from I believe Courtney the Angel, basically saying that yeah, bro has no clue how to talk to women. He was very aggressive, very pushy, and yeah, that much was very much true. I noticed that. Like most of the stuff I said last time I was up here about as far as his relationship problems, like him having parasocial relationships with OnlyFans models, that was pretty much it's elaborated on in that video, and I'm glad that came to light.
Yeah, exactly. But what matters is I never thought that both you and Darkless were able to give your testimonies, even though it was like, one by one or so.
Yeah, and it's amazing to me that he's going, and amazing to me that he's still like trying to make himself look like he did nothing wrong or stuff like that.
But I'm gonna say this right now. That guy has done like plenty of wrong, and I cannot believe he deleted that live stream. Just wow.
That stream was only like 10 or 11 minutes, and he didn't really say anything in the stream. He just said, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Like, he was saying sorry that he was yelling at everybody, but he didn't, like, address the suicide threat he made, and he also didn't address any other of his behavior. He just kept, like, he wasn't sorry for what he did. He was sorry he got called out for it. That's what it seems like.
Yep, exactly. By the way, I didn't get a chance to tell Leon about this, but I was in Kyle's panel that one time, and out of nowhere, it's like, yes, I was there. I tried to confront his ass, and then when I got there, he just automatically left like a bitch.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that. During that 10 or 11 minute stream or whatever it was, you had opened it, but then he ended it as soon as you showed up in the back room or chat or whatever it was called.
Yep. But it's just so funny. It's like I was just there to just, confront him to an extent, try to be friendly with him. But then when I got there, when he saw my, quote unquote umbrella profile picture, yeah, out of nowhere, he just left and it was all for nothing.
Yeah, and this is the same guy who says he's not a racist, yet he's always had a problem with you and a few of our other mutual black friends specifically. Like he says he's not racist, but he's always had a problem with you and other black friends of ours. And the other day he actually made a community post, some long post when he saw that other video from him in the different community about 9 years ago. Someone actually called him out for being racist, and then he saw that video and then made a basically reply, basically saying I'm not racist because I have black friends, and I'm like, no, that's not an excuse because like I'm black and I have white friends. That wouldn't make it okay for me to say the C word now, would it? No.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, or so. But I just never thought that would happen or so. But I think most likely I'll tell Leon about this when he gets here. I
Oh
did.
no, he's Leon has seen the video I was talking about. He's also seen the stream too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. But that type of stuff was just insane.
Oh, and Leon's already in the chat as well.
Oh, okay. But yeah. Wait, is this who? Oh,
Yep,
okay.
that's him.
Yep. Let me see. I'm already here, fool. LOL. Yeah, I could actually see that you're actually here, Leon. But I'm gonna go on ahead and just start the procedure. But let me get a drink of water first.
Bro literally said, I'm not racist, I have black friends. That right there is one of the most racist. That's the worst way you can defend yourself if you're being accused of racism.
Yep, exactly. Anyways, here we go. I'm gonna start the procedure right here, right now. Here we go. Here it is. Transfer, Leon, scanner, Leon, virtualization.
What's up?
Hey, Leon. What's up, man?
Not much about you.
Nothing. I'm just chilling. One thing that I will say though is I just reacted to Darkless4x's video, and surprise, surprise, here is Cupcake and here is Myron. So yeah, I just finished watching the video, and I gotta say this right now, that shit is hilarious as hell.
Yeah, that shit was definitely funny, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Leo, since you're actually here, one time when Kyle did that, StreamYard stream, I was there trying to confront his ass, and then when he saw my when he saw my umbrella profile picture, you know what he did? He automatically left like a bitch.
Wait, tonight he did that?
No, the 10-minute stream from a few weeks ago. The one when y'all
Sorry
both took
about
down
that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had to take care of the dog situation, but yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
Whew.
Yeah.
But yeah, he posted the StreamYard link in that stream, and then as soon as Umbrella joined the stream, he stopped it.
Wow.
Yeah,
What?
exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna say this as of right now. It's like I was just there trying to confront him and to an extent be friendly, but it's like I said, it's like by the time I got there, his so-called accountability stream is like, really, you're really gonna be scared of me? Just wow.
I'm going to say a specific quote that I found on Twitter earlier today. No matter if you're a filmmaker, comic artist, or musician, if you chase all your collaborators away because you're an abusive prick who threatens them, then that's on you.
Facts.
Yep.
Yeah, did I miss anything while I was out?
No, I was just explaining to him.
No.
All right, I just want to make sure. Like, I was about to say, like, if Kyle does like show up or something like that, tries to start his usual bullshit, whatever, I'm gonna make things hilarious. So
Honestly, go for it, Darkless.
yeah, and just speaking of that, oh my god. Hi, my name's Kyle Johnson, and I'm a fucking asshole. I'm just fucking. I'm high as a motherfucker, and I can't control my anger or my issues because I'm just a fucking degenerate. Let me explain.
Nah, man.
I just can't help myself.
Nah.
Like, I threatened to kill somebody because they gave me the bad weed, and I'm obsessed with this girl, and she don't love me, and I'm so fucking angry, and I need a bucket. I'm about to shoot her up. If fuck you, Leon, for stabbing me in the back. You're supposed to be my best friend.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You're
What
a
is
fucking
this?
asshole, Byron.
Oh
Fuck
my
you.
goodness.
You're a fucking piece of shit. I hate you.
Oh my god.
All right, enough of that.
Excuse me.
I'm just having a little too much fun here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and for those in the chat that don't know the context behind that, he was watching this show that was made with MS Paint called Big Les, which, by the way, is not funny at all. It's just straight up fucking cringe.
Yep. I will say this right now. It's like I heard a little bit about it, and I saw like clips of this so-called Big Les show or whatever you want to call it. Though for me personally, I tried to get into it or so, and for me personally, I don't find that show to be funny. Unfortunately, nope. For me, it's not funny.
Yeah, and the worst thing about it is that like none of us find that show funny, but for some reason he has the audacity to pressure the Big Les tropes onto our filming projects, and I'm not gonna let that fly.
That's why he's a fake Aussie now. That's why he's officially known as a fake Aussie from this point forward.
He is a fake ass Aussie. That's why he's earned the title the fake Aussie.
Are you actually serious? I mean, well, to be fair, Darkless, I mean, it doesn't really come as a shock, and he honestly deserves that title. It's like, is it just me, or is he like too invested into? I'll say this right now: is he like too invested into this Australians or some shit? I don't know.
No, he's not. He's just a big fanboy of the Big Les show, and it's like, look, I have no ill will towards Australians or Australia as a whole, whatever, but they're just some weird ass people that really, really want to embarrass Australians, like make them as a laughing stock.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this much: no hate against the creators of Big Les, but they try way too hard to be funny.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
I just didn't like the animation style. Like, just like no offense to the person who made that video, but the style just wasn't for me. So I don't really get to watch it that much.
But
the
then
animation.
Again,
go ahead.
Then again, it's MS Paint, the same software that they use for sprite and shit.
Took that out of my mouth. Like, I was about to say that, but yeah, you are correct, Leon.
Well, yeah, yep. I don't know why people find that shit funny. Like, hell, I'd rather watch Angry Grandpa than Big Les.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I showed it to some of the people who I knew about the situation with Kyle, and they found the show weird too.
I'd rather watch the YouTube poop videos from like the late 2000s than watch Big Les.
And I'll even give this guy a plug. As cringy as this person I'm about to name is, I'd rather watch the Juggernuggets than the Big Les show. At least he was fucking funny.
Right. Oh, and the greatest freak out kid, the Waffle Pond, that's more entertaining than Big Les.
Oh, that dude was a straight up fucking legend back in the day.
He is. He's like, Rear! Just freaking out because his mom canceled his World of Warcraft account.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, he reminds me of Kyle.
Oh shit!
Because like he let's just say that guy was Kyle, and he's having the greatest freak out ever because some girl dumped him.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to say this as of right now, and if Kyle happens to watch this live stream, at this point, I do not give a fuck, though. But I will say this to you. Hey, Kyle, listen up, buddy. 2 of your so-called spriting friends are now my friends, that being Darkless and Myron. So guess what? Tough shit.
Facts.
Exactly. Fuck his fake ass, Aussie wannabe dipshit ass.
I said in the server, and I'll say it again. He only used that spriting shit as an excuse to pretty much hide his mental issues further than it already was due to the situation with his stepfather.
Yeah, it seemed like he really had nothing better to do.
Right. And like from all the history I've heard about this, like just recently that I heard that he's been trying to like monopolize the entire spriting community, which regards to like whether it's AJ or Yashiro, Daniel the Firestorm Wolf, like every spriting content creator out there, he's trying to like monopolize it and make it all about him.
With me, I don't need to do that because I know what role I need to play in the said series, what have you.
Right. He tried doing the same thing with my filming projects, especially the Human Path movie, which luckily I forbid him from doing that because I don't have anything planned. But I know you and Myron are definitely going to be in the Human Path film as well because I asked and y'all like agreed to it, and I'm very excited.
Yeah, I'm glad to be part of that.
Yep. It's going to be a phenomenal movie, I promise y'all.
Okay. Well, Darkless, one thing that I will say about that is I really do hope that, your film is going to be up in the process. But thankfully, you got like Leon and Myron that will help you out for the time being. Well, to be fair, though, I don't know too much about the spriting community because me and Cupcake are actually like brand new to it.
Okay, so I'll pretty much give an example. You know those sprite animations that the Super Nintendo used to use back in the day?
Oh, yeah. I think I know exactly what you're referring to, Leon. So, yeah.
Yeah. So with the sprite community, we pretty much use sprites in a similar style to the Super Nintendo, but only difference. They're like a specific characters, what have you.
Oh, okay, then. But anyways, I don't mean to get too distracted or so, but let me see what some of the people are saying. Okay, so Beagle Boy, one thing that I want to say right now is, yeah, I have to agree with you. The so-called cow file, they get juicier, but whenever we get the chance or so, yes, you will have the chance to give your testimony in my live stream. But anyways, you gentlemen can say your piece now.
Yeah, all I want to say is that if by any chance people think we're beating a dead horse at this point, then you should remember that Kyle is still actively making himself look bad to this day. Because I know Darkless saw this the other day, but unfortunately the other day it came to our attention that one of our friends within the spriting community, Dante the Hedgehog, had passed away. So Venom actually made a community post about that, and just 3 or 4 days ago, Kyle went to that post. He basically said, I know we had a falling out, but I'm sorry about what happened to Dante. If you need someone to talk to, come find me and we'll talk it out. I'm here for you, brother. Like, and the problem with that is he knows that Venom wants nothing to do with him, as neither of us do. So for him to like go on that community post and make it about him and not Dante, that was completely disingenuous on his part. So
Yeah.
I don't think we're beating a dead horse when we bring that up because he's making himself look bad at that point. Like, Venom wants nothing to do with you. Why are you trying to talk to him again?
Yeah, not to mention he completely disrespected him at the very first. And now he wants to do that shit. Like, fuck out of here with that shit. Not only that, it's just like that comment alone really pissed me off. He made it very little about Dante, but more about him. And I'm absolutely disgusted.
Yeah, that was just completely disingenuous on his behalf. So I had to bring that up real quick.
Yeah, when I saw that screenshot the other day, I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, here we go again.
One thing that I want to say about that is whatever Kyle's doing, it's not going to work or so. Like, you could say to an extent that I did see one of Sloppy's live stream. I think it's like I think he made like 2 of them or so. And, some of the spriting people, they were speaking out against Kyle. And in all honesty, I don't blame them.
Yeah, the ones that were on that stream were mostly myself, Darkless here, and Venom, who we just mentioned.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They all cut Kyle off for the way he's been acting towards them.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. In all honesty, I don't blame them. But I will say that for now, I don't know too much about Venom, if I got that name correctly.
Yeah, that's his name. And the crazy thing is, a lot of Kyle's most recent Sprite related videos, like Venom did most of the work on those. Like that's what it seems like. Because in terms of like the fight scenes and whatnot, Venom did most of the work on those.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. Okay, so I believe J Dog is here. So Jay, that's actually quite a shock if why you had to did that or so.
Yeah, I can confirm that because he did tell me in the DMs that he was actually the reason why he took a one. It's actually 3 years that he took a hiatus for because it took us like 3 years to get rid of him.
Yeah, he's been in my J Dog's been in my server for like more like a year and a half now. He never did anything wrong. So the fact that he was removed from Leon's server was strange to me because he didn't do anything wrong in my server.
Yeah, he's been on my server the moment I first created it. So yes.
Hold up, Darkless. I just want to clarify. Jay actually left on his own accord. He wasn't removed.
Oh
yeah, I know.
Yeah, he was correcting me. My fault.
Oh, okay.
I don't mean to interrupt anybody, but look what Beagle Boy is saying, and I'm gonna say that as of right now, Beagle Boy, that definitely does suit Kyle from that song, Kendrick Lamar's "Not Like Us," and I will say this right now, Beagle Boy, that definitely does suit Kyle. The song "Not Like Us."
Mm-hmm. And I was about to there was that one incident where he did we did talk about this on Sloppy Stream that that Kyle has the absolute audacity to beg for money from Venom, and Venom's family, and especially his father, found out about it, and they lit his ass up so badly, they were confronting him. And the funny thing about it is that when I was on Kyle's server, we was on a voice chat, whatever, Kyle has the audacity to say oh, Venom's dad is a redneck piece of shit. He needs to get out of here. I'm like, Venom's dad is 100% on the right for calling his ass out and threatening to call the police or whatever for just taking money from him. Leon and Myron, whoever can vouch for that.
Yeah, Venom himself did say that at one point. And and also Kyle apparently asked Jaja for money too at one point. That's what Jaja said.
Yeah, and keep in mind with that whole thing as for Venom, he did that while he was here with me, mind you.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Imagine asking people for money just to fuel your gooning desires. That's crazy.
Yep.
And I warned him before he even came here that making money here was going to be hard. But in good old Kyle fucking fashion, he doesn't fucking listen. Which further proves that I was right yet again.
Exactly.
Oh shit! I'm gonna say this. I don't mean to interrupt, you gentlemen or so, but I'm actually just really enjoying this conversation. Cupcake, I can understand if you were just muting yourself, but what Darkless, Myra, and Leon, what they're saying about Kyle is true. And Cupcake, I gotta say right now, just be glad you haven't even met Kyle at all.
Yeah, count yourself lucky you haven't met the dude.
I don't know who this Kyle person is. It's kind of okay. I don't know who that person is. It's kind of okay, who is this and what on earth is this?
All I'm going to say, Cupcake, is it's best you don't.
At this point,
okay then.
Yeah, do not interact with this guy. That'll spare you a lot from the trouble. So.
Okay.
So yeah.
Because he has no clue how to talk to women, and I could be wrong, and I apologize if I'm wrong, but Cupcake, I don't know if you're a woman or not, but if you are,
I'm a female.
Okay, yeah, then you definitely should stay away from Kyle because he has no clue how to talk to women at all. You say anything that he doesn't like, and he will get so triggered, it's pathetic. Every woman he's come across, he got a problem with. That's ridiculous.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, thank you. Nope. No, thank you.
And the funny thing is that it's so surprising how he's a bisexual, but at the same time, how do I say this? He has an issue with women. If that's the fucking case, then why don't he start dating guys and stuff?
I literally said that last time I was here.
but I will say this though, like even if he does, like he probably treats women, he'll treat guys just as horribly as he treated women.
But at least the guy can probably kick his ass.
In the bisexual part, I can confirm because he's actually admitted this to a few of us.
Yeah, he's actually said on his server that he had sex with a guy at one point.
Yeah, on calls.
It's like, yeah, it's like I have no ill will towards gays or anything like that. Like I'm not against it, but like when it comes to people like Kyle, like this dude can be a real hypocrite.
Yeah, and apparently he's transphobic. So imagine being bisexual and transphobic. Like, make it make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, exactly. But I don't mean to interrupt, gentlemen. Okay, so to the one person in the live chat or so, I would consider letting you into the panel or so, but I think it's going to be myself and 3 of the Crow Templar, and especially Cupcake. So maybe some other time, but just stay in the live chat. Anyways, you gentlemen can continue.
But yeah, we talked about this in Leon's server too. But like on Sloppy stream, he was basically saying that Kyle also has a habit of threatening pregnant women that he doesn't that don't want to talk to, or something like that. But yet he's also against abortions. Like, how are you gonna be against abortions but also threaten pregnant women to like make them have a miscarriage or something like that? Like, make it make sense.
Yeah, like I said on Sloppy stream, I never got that shit about Kyle. Like, if women announcing that they're pregnant, what have you, traumatizes you that fucking much, maybe you shouldn't be on social media in the first fucking place. Make fucking sense.
Right. And like I think Snapchat of all social media apps is what's getting him a lot of trouble. Like I think that dude needs to just get the fuck off of it.
I straight up told him that, but he said Snapchat was the only way to talk to his friends, and that's sad in my opinion.
Yeah. I just don't get it with this guy. He's just, I don't know what kind of delusional world he lives in, but that's not how life works. So
you really want an answer to that question?
Yeah.
Trust me, you don't.
Oh God. Oh yeah, and another thing, like every time when in our spriting content, we happen to make like female characters of our own, like for our female cast members in our spriting series and stuff. Kyle has the audacity to use one of our female characters as like waifu material or fat material and stuff like that. Like, seriously?
Yep. Well, Darkless, that doesn't really come as a shock, like, at all. Oh, I also want to say this right now. I believe one time I met Courtney the Angel Hawk. I think she came to my panel, though. This is just going to be my honest opinion. I think her personality is similar to Cupcake. Well, without the swearing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the past few weeks haven't been any more evidence that Kyle is a hopeless romantic, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Exactly.
Beagle Boy, to elaborate on the transphobia part, he once told me that being trans was a quote unquote medical condition. He's literally told that. He said that to me in person at one point. That's what I found about
that. Fucking shit.
Let me explain.
I kid you not. He's actually said that.
Yeah.
It's like you don't understand the trans bullshit. Like it's a medical condition, and I'm smoking the devil's lettuce. I'm high as fuck. I'm fucking retarded.
Oh boy, I'm gonna say this right now. Is like that shit is funny.
That dude just smokes the bad bud. I don't understand. He's like, look at his face. Like he looks like he's all leathered up. His eyes are just. Like his brain is just fucking fried, high off his chromosomes.
And for him to sit there and say, "Oh, transgender is a medical condition," dude, shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
He really doesn't.
Oh, and another thing is that like I know not everybody like when it like St. Patrick's Day was like a week ago, something like that. This motherfucker would like hype up this holiday and try to push all this like, oh, fuck all Christians, I'm proud of my Nordic. Like, so I don't know. He says some stupid crap about St. Patrick's Day being a like whatever his anti-Christian nonsense. Like, I don't understand. Not everybody's a Christian. I mean, it's fine, whatever. But like, he tries to hype that crap up. I was like, and first of all, St. Patrick's Day is a Christian holiday. The guy St. Patrick himself is actually not Irish. He's from England.
Yeah, I said that in Leon's stream as well. Like St. Patrick's Day was a British slave that came back to Ireland after he escaped.
Right. It's just that, like, whatever, like, everything that this dude says or does or whatever, it just makes me think the opposite. Like, I don't get it. It's bad enough, like, in these spriting content, like, spriting series and such, he's showing favoritism towards, like, certain people. Like, not going to mention any names, but, like, he's very biased. He's showing, like, people he admires, but then like if he's not showing favoritism towards you and all that stuff, like you're beneath him and stuff. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, favoritism.
Yeah.
Which is sad because he has always had help from someone else when it came to Sprite. Like whether it was AJ, Yashiro, us, like I don't know if there was a single video of his that he did completely on his own. I could be wrong, but I don't know.
Yeah, he treats Venom like a slave, like pressuring him to work on his spriting episodes and stuff like that. Like there was actually a time where Venom did say that he had to go to the hospital because his nose was bleeding, all because like Kyle was pressuring him into doing his work and stuff like that. Like, why can't this motherfucker do shit himself?
And keep in mind, I had to light his ass up twice.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Like, he's a fucking asshole.
He literally broke the 3 strikes rule. 3 strikes, you're out of here.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, and before I cut him off, it was me, Darkless, and Venom on the BC, and I told him specifically because Darkless can vouch for me because I actually told him this. If he effed up again, he was going to be on his own, and he acknowledged it right there and then.
Facts.
And unfortunately for him, like he pretty much like ignored the warning sign and just fucking did it anyways. Because same old Kyle, he thinks he could do what he wants, and nobody's allowed to say anything critical. Otherwise, he'll fucking flip out like a psycho.
Then when I do cut him off, he's like, "Oh, I can't believe that." I warned you on the call, you stupid retard.
Man,
oh boy.
Like, everybody just can join together. Oh my god. Hold on, I'll be right back. My dogs are barking like crazy.
All this for publicity from a chick from a chick who didn't want nothing to do with him. It's crazy.
Yep, exactly. But anyways, gentlemen, I'm actually just having fun with this type of conversation, and let me see what Beagle Boy is saying, or what I believe he's saying. Yeah, Courtney's a cool person. I've interacted with her lots of time. Beagle Boy, I do want to give a clarification though. I personally think that Courtney the Angel Hog and Cupcake the Fox, it's like this. They may have similar personalities though, except one little detail. Courtney does swear while Cupcake doesn't or so. So I just want to get that out of the way or so. But anyway, gentlemen, you can finally say your piece. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just back. My dogs are loud mouths.
Yeah, you're good.
Like, we just had a newborn puppy, like, just a few months ago.
And Myron, you forgot one crucial detail. She's not even that attractive either.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
No, she's definitely not attractive at all. Why is it so ironic that, like, that one girl I've dated a couple, like, 6 years ago, she's way more attractive than that other girl Kyle's dating.
Or was dating, supposedly.
Yeah. It's like, I'm not going to mention her name or anything like that because out of all respect, but like, I would say this, like, she's way more gorgeous than Kyle's ex.
Hell, even my significant other is more attractive than that bitch that he was fucking.
Yeah. The dude just has the audacity to say like, y'all say she's fucking toxic. Well, fuck you. It's my life. She's my bae. I don't want to lose
Like,
her.
dude, no one was calling her toxic but me. The fuck you talking about?
I know.
It's crazy how he says like his love life is no one's business, but motherfucker, you're the one making your love life everyone's business. Every single time.
And
He's
plus,
making that shit public.
And plus, no one was even calling her toxic but me.
Yeah.
You can't tell people to mind their own business when you're making it our business.
Exactly.
And when Darkless sent me that one screenshot, which I shared in my video, I'm like, wait. None of you called her toxic. I did. The fuck is this dude on?
Facts. Like I have not said anything bad about this woman. I don't think I did. So for him to come at me was wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure no one on my server called her toxic. The only one that did was me when I was getting my account. The fuck is this dude talking about?
And I also said, if you're attracting toxic women that easily, then you're the problem. Like he's had a total of what, 3 relationships that went bad, and he expects us to believe that it was always their fault and never his.
Technically, it was 2 because after that one crush that took him to court, he didn't date for like a good while. So first it was Maddie Buckner, then this recent one. So technically, it was 2.
Ah, right.
I think I'm gonna say this once again to all the people out there, like the girls and some guys out there. If you see this man, stay away from him.
Facts. Especially if you live near St. Louis, because he
yeah, because he's dangerous.
That's another thing. He tried to get me to go to St. Louis like on a few occasions. I'm like, dude, do you know how much it even costs just to even go there?
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, he does make these bullshit promises. Like he says something to me about like he's gonna meet me in my area for where I live. He's like, "Oh, I got you covered, brother. We're gonna go to the hotel or my way." I don't know what he said, but he said some weird shit like he's gonna visit me and stuff, and I don't condone to that, and I don't agree to it.
He said he was gonna meet me in the hospital while I had pneumonia. Let that think in.
Oh God!
If I'm gonna go to another state, I want to have at least some cash on hand to do shit for myself too.
Right.
Facts.
Like something about Kyle, he's fucking weird.
Yeah, like this dude has no grasp on how much shit costs this, that, and the third. So even his one friend that's in St. Louis there told him that coming to Jersey was a mistake, but yet he didn't fucking listen.
Exactly. It's funny how like he says like, "Oh, St. Louis sucks," and New Jersey's fucking terrible. No, it's a him problem. You can't blame the cities or the states.
Yeah, which leads to my next point. You chose to fucking come here. You could have said no to me, and I would have been fucking fine with it. But nope.
I just don't get it.
And then I remember, Leon, you said when he did come, you tried to get him an apartment, but like he said, like some F you to the person that gave him the apartment, right? Something like that.
Not that this is anyone's fucking business, but I'm on DD because I'm technically disabled, and he was gonna get the same thing that I got on DD, but well, when he left like in the middle of the night and pretty much told no one. So I had to tell the one person that comes to see me every weekend, Vincent, everything.
Yeah. Even when people try to help him, he just acts like a smart ass. Like y'all was like Leon was really trying to help you get a place to stay in Jersey, but no, you had to like have all the accommodations. That's not how it works.
And he did it over this fucking girl too.
Of course,
and again, like Kyle does what he wants to do because he's a narcissist.
Well, he's gonna learn the hard way that that's not how life works. With him acting the way he did, he's not gonna have no other place to stay other than St. Louis.
Right.
And he has no one to blame but him fucking self.
Yep.
Yep.
Like we all tried to, like the three of us tried to talk to him, try to make sense of like his behavior, but nah, he's a lost cause. Like he's literally a lost cause at this point.
And plus, with his place, he wasn't even going to pay that much. This is how this program was going to work. It works similar to Section 8. The state pays half and he pays half. I would know because I'm on that fucking program too.
That's ridiculous, yo.
Man, like it's crazy.
Like maybe if he didn't blow his money on weed, he would have been able to do that. But I don't know. Blow all that money on weed and OnlyFans subscriptions.
That.
And another thing, he wasn't even going to live in the same city. He was going to live in Roselle Park, I think it was.
Rosella Park. So I'm guessing was supposed to be more proof that he's not racist.
That's one of the towns in Jersey. I can only guess they don't have like a lot of accommodations when it comes to that whole voucher thing here in my town. So with my place, I got lucky pretty much.
Yeah, it seems like it.
And another reason why I lucked out because the landlord already had the security from when the apartment was in my father's name.
I see. But anyways, gentlemen, like I said, I'm just enjoying this type of conversation. I did notice that Cupcake just left us now. But one thing that I want to say though is I'm pretty sure that Cupcake does know who Kyle is, and I'm really glad that myself, you Darkless, you Myra, and especially you Leon, we definitely warned Cupcake about Kyle, and I'm pretty certain, which I'm most certain though, that Cupcake is gonna stay away from Kyle, and I'm just very thankful she hasn't even met him at all.
Yeah, hopefully that never happens.
And it better stay that way too.
Yep.
Yep, it needs to.
Like crazy how everything has transpired, like all these years.
Exactly, Darkless. Not only that though, but it's just like, shocking that, both you and Myron are cool with me, but not cool with him anymore.
Right.
I'm gonna be real. I don't really recall having a problem with you. Like every time anyone said anything bad about you, it was because like people were saying, "Oh, you're a drama YouTuber. You attract drama over the case may be." But like, I don't like care that much. Like the only drama Kyle ever complained about was drama involving him.
I see.
That's what it seems like to me.
Yeah, and for those that don't know, I consider myself a realist, okay? So if I see something that I don't agree with, I'm going to call it out. He just happened to be another exception. If you don't like that, well, maybe you shouldn't have fucked up in the first place.
Facts.
Right.
Yep. Or just say what I say. Tough shit,
I mean, hell, I've been doing it on Twitter almost regularly for those that follow me on there.
Let's party.
Yeah, from what I can tell, the only one who had a problem with you, Robert, was Leon. I mean, not Leon. I like Kyle.
Let's party. Yep. I also want to say this right now, Myron. That guy, he has always had a problem with me. Even when I tried to be nice to him, he always, started shit with me for no reason.
And this coming from the guy who says he's not racist. He's always had a problem with you and the show specifically.
I'm begging you, Alyssa. Let's see how far you get. Send the police to my house. Let's see how far you get. N-word.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's a fucking psycho. Speaking of that, that kind of reminds me of that one song by this band called Puddle of Mud. If y'all ever heard of that.
I have not.
They made a song called Psycho, and it goes like this. Maybe I'm the one who is a schizophrenic psycho. Yeah. It's a good song.
Yeah, he's definitely schizophrenic though. Well, he's showing signs of schizophrenia. I should say that.
It's like no disrespect towards the band, whatever, but like I think that song's fitting for Kyle.
Yeah, like no disrespect to anyone who's actually schizophrenic, but he's like not really giving those people a good name.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
And Myron, just to answer your one question that you asked on this one stream, yes, the community's still there, but we're just like more like, but we just prefer to stick out the limelight these days.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
So when he said y'all quote unquote made amends, it more so means like you're not still friends or anything. Like you just wanted to like make sure he didn't do anything else stupid.
Yeah.
Like he swears y'all still friends again. That's why I was confused by the whole make amends comment. I think that's why he felt like he could talk to Venom, like he could try to patch things up, because he swears y'all still friends.
Like I said, when it came to Venom, I just brushed him off.
Yeah,
I see. Yep.
Yeah. When I was gonna say like when I saw that when he said something about like, oh, me and Leon made amends, whatever, I was like, that's interesting when he said that. But it seems, after finding what from Leon said, like there's going to be mutual now that he's watching him like a hawk, making sure that he's not welcome back in these communities after what he's done, and I respect that.
Yeah, yeah. Just because I'm mutual with someone doesn't mean I trust him right off the fucking bat. That's just fucking stupid logic.
It is.
Yeah.
I see them. But anyways, I don't mean to interrupt, gentlemen, but I see some new people or so. Wait. Okay, Cupcake, I'm going to go on ahead and add you back in a bit. Okay, so let me go backstage and I'll add her. Okay, now I see you. Now I'm going to go on ahead and re-add you, Cupcake. Okay, here we go. Virtualization. Anyways, Cupcake, is there anything that you want to say your piece? Because me, Darkless, and Myron, and Leon, we were just, I guess we're just having fun. You can say your piece now, Cupcake, if you want.
Oh yeah, they're still muted.
Yep. She's probably doing something or so. But anyways, gentlemen, let's just keep this conversation going. I'm just, enjoying this.
Yeah.
I definitely see you're enjoying it, whatever. Yeah. Those two Sora AI videos I did on Kyle, like even they don't look like him, but the poor living conditions and the way he's like obsessed with marijuana and he's crying about some girl, like it's so accurate.
Oh yeah. Thanks for reminding me, Darkness. I'm just gonna put this out there for those that do use Sora. That site's gonna be shutting down pretty soon, so I just pretty much took the app off my phone. Like, what's the point of having an app if it's just going to shut down anyway?
I mean, unfortunately, from what I see in it, it's probably because like there's so much censorship that's been going on. Like, you can't make anything because this violates our terms of service about like protecting children. Like, it was never about like protecting like kids or whoever. Like they're just using it as a excuse to push more censorship and stuff like that. Like,
these companies could give less of a fuck about children. Let's be fucking real.
Facts.
Like, it's the parents' job to watch their kids, not these companies.
They just can't afford to keep it up anymore. That's what it is. Because like Disney is not working with OpenAI anymore, so they had to shut down the app.
That's another thing. They were actually in talks with Disney prior to this shutting down. They were gonna allow them to use their IPs for Sora and everything else. But I'm not sure how true this is because I said this to my server earlier. They were losing like $15 million a day apparently.
Yeah, it costs them like $5 billion a year just to have people make more videos on it. So they'll site off, but they'll still let the companies use Sora for like other AI things like making better vacuums and cars and shit.
And thankfully, I was barely using that thing anyways.
Yeah.
even if the site were to shut down tomorrow, it's not a total loss because I still have the avatars on my computer anyway.
Yeah, and those 2 Kyle Roast videos are still up on Darkless4x's channel, so it's not a total loss for us.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. So, speaking of which, Darkless, one thing I want to say though is, I get that you're muted or so, but I get that Sora AI, if I got that correctly. But one thing I will say though is, I'm hoping that those videos is gonna stay up in your, in your channel, the Sora AI videos with Kyle.
It's only the Sora app itself that's shutting down, not the videos that were already saved, just to clarify.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, everything that you made on Sora will still stay up, like Leon's profile pictures for Pup and Lilith, and then those videos that are on YouTube. So those videos will still stay up. I don't know if you saw them actually, Umbrella, but they're actually pretty funny.
Oh, okay then. Well, just to answer your question as of right now, Myron, is yes, I have seen Darkless, both of his Sora AI videos or so. And yes, they are funny, but in my own personal opinion, this second one was the most hilarious because if you see Darkless, he was huge, big, and buff compared to Kyle being, super small and shit.
I only did like 2 Sora videos that are on my Pep and Love channel. One was if they were like wrestling, and the second one was like the New Year's thing.
Right. I really.
Look what Beagle Boy said.
Wait, what is he?
Why is he hawking sympathy? Ain't he tired trying to track a corner? It's probably furry. Oh my god. Where is that from, Beagle Boy? Where is that from?
I'm gonna say this right now, Beagle Boy, is whenever we get the chest, we should talk behind the scenes or so. I think I may be in your server, my friend, but this is actually quite a surprise. I never thought Beagle Boy would be in my live chat or so. But to be fair though, this is the very first time that I'm meeting him.
You're in mine, but you were never in mine, just to clarify.
Yeah, he's in my server, but I don't think he's in anyone else's.
But I think I'll change that after the stream.
Really now? I'm gonna say this though, as of right now, Leon. If there is gonna be changes, well, you do what you gotta do or so. One thing I will say though is yes, I have made mistakes in the past, but I'm gonna say this as of right now, I did not screw up nowhere near as worse as Kyle, like ever.
I was just saying because I didn't have even my server up to now. That's gonna change after this stream.
Yeah, like I said, the only one who had a problem with you was Kyle, it seems like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this though. I think this is what I've seen though. Back then, he tried to get like people against me or so, but guess what? Now his friends are not my friends, and his so-called plan against me, guess what? It backfired miserably.
That whole hate campaign went down the drain for him.
Yep, exactly. I also want to clarify this is when it comes to in the community that I'm in right now, like Umbrella Spirit community, failure is something that we do not tolerate whatsoever. And people can actually talk to the members in the community that I'm actually in right now. Yep, that's something we don't tolerate. Failure in the Umbrella Spirit community. Yep. But anyways, gentlemen, let's just keep this conversation going for a bit. I'm most likely going to end the live stream. Well, not right now, though, but in a little while or so. But yeah, let's just keep this conversation going. And if you gentlemen want to have a chance to chit-chat behind the scenes, then I'm up for it.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'll send the invite link to my server once the stream's done.
Oh, all right, Leon. And sure, I don't mind joining.
Yeah, and just keep in mind, I'm not sure how the other servers that you're part of is, but I have it set to where the link expires after a certain amount of time.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, my server is public, so that's why he was able to join whenever he wanted. That's why.
Yeah, exactly, Myron. Well, to be fair though, I think how I found it, it was in your bio or so. But I just figured that I just wanted to join in. I don't know, just interact with you or something, since you and I are cool with each other.
Yeah, it's all good.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll send the link now while I'm at it. I'll just put it in the private chat.
Oh, all right then.
I'm just surprised you didn't know about the suicide threat until I told you. But now that you know, it's good. It's important that you know.
Yep. I will say this though, I'm not quite sure if you made a community post about this, Myron, but for me, I mean, I'll have to think about it. So, but Myron, since you are actually here, you wouldn't mind if I put it in my community post? I want to hear this from you though.
Oh, you want to go on my community post? All right, yeah, sure.
Oh, okay then. I just wanted your permission.
Yeah, I don't know what you mentioned about that. Like, were you gonna share the post itself, or like post share the screenshot I sent you?
Okay. I see. I want to say this though is wait, are you seriously on? So are you actually trying to say in the private chat that not only I can join, but also Cupcake can also, you know, join your server?
Yeah, I'm on.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's also one thing that I forgot to clarify or so, like, and I get that Cupcake is actually using like different profile pictures despite being kid friendly, but I do want to clarify this to three of you gentlemen. I talked with Cupcake and I made damn sure that she is an adult.
Good, good. Oh my God. But if we find out she's not, then she gotta go.
One thing that I will say about that is she did mention, I'm not going to say too much details, but I think she did say like the year that she was born is 2003. So by that logic, she should be somewhere in her like 20s or so, if I got that correctly. So I think as of right now, you should be fine.
If she was born in 2003, then yeah, she's gotta be at least 20 by now.
Yep. Yep. But anyways, gentlemen, I'm most likely going to end this live stream in about like 30 minutes or so, because I think I've already said what I needed to say about this live stream.
All right. But yeah, if you were still gonna go to the community post of mine where I like more or less just talked about the suicide threat, you can do that.
Okay.
Either that or go on my server because the screenshot's there too. But you'll have to scroll up a bit.
I see.
Yeah, you might have to scroll down to find my community posts as well, since there's a few of them that are unrelated to this.
I'm back.
Okay,
Hey,
then.
Douglas.
Yeah, just busy around in the house. So what did I miss?
Oh, we were just telling Umbrella where to find the suicide threat that Kyle made before we cut him off.
Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah, that.
Because he didn't know about it until I told him.
Yep. Now I know.
Yeah, he only knew about it because of the stuff I sent to Sloppy, what have you.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that reminds me though, Darkless, whenever you get the chance, if you want to have a chance to send me that, you know, Kyle profile picture, I will say this right now. I might consider, since April Fool's is coming, you know, soon, I might consider, I'm not saying for certain, I might make a parody of Kyle just for shits and giggles.
Well, speaking of that, I sent it to you right now.
Oh, okay then.
On Discord.
All right, go on ahead.
But yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm high on my asshole right now, and I can't control myself.
Yes.
Darkless, does he actually sound like that?
Were you trying to be a fake Oz? Then yes.
Yeah, he actually does sound like that when he's trying to portray that big lead shit.
Oh boy, it's like I don't fully understand why he needs to be invested into that weird ass YouTube series or whatever you want to call it or so. It's like I just don't fully understand why he's like into that big lizard or some shit.
Big lizards.
Oh my god!
I know it's funny as hell when I said that. Like just out of nowhere, and it's just funny. He wants to
And this
talk
is the
about
same guy who said Leon's voice for Apep didn't sound Arabic enough. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, that right there is like what?
Like if that's not racist, I really don't know what it is.
That?
It was the voice that I was using at the time because I didn't voice him. I used a voice from Replica Studios.
Oh.
I see. Well, one thing that I will say though, I actually do have a question for the three of you or so. Since the three of you did cut off, Kyle, and yes, I will say his last name, Johnson. So is the so-called Lothbrok Castle, is it not going to be part of the three of you anymore series? I don't know.
Absolutely not. No, we are done with that series. We will not be part of that series ever again.
That series was only sitcom bait, and I'm not much of a sitcom person. That's why the one series that I did similar to that didn't go so well. That's why I went with Apep and Love instead, because it got like much better traction for my channel that way.
Oh, okay then. Well, I will say this right now, Leon, is I can understand if you have your own series, and Darkless is going to have his own animated film or so. But here's a question for you, Myron. Like, do you have like yourself like a series or a film or so?
No, I do not actually.
Oh, okay then. Well, it's up to you though.
The question is, do you plan on it? I mean, it's you do what you do. You know what I mean?
I mean, if I knew how to make sprites, and like the do the other editing stuff, then I probably would have had a series right now. Like Venom literally made me a sheet just out of the goodness of his heart, because like I even have one. So I really don't.
Venom didn't make this sprite sheet. Like I was gonna make it, but he beat me to it. Which, oh well. I mean, he's still a good friend of mine. Like,
yeah, and Venom honestly did a good job with it. Like I like the my OC didn't have like the sweater at first, but I like it. It fits better.
As
it's
far
better
as
on me than it did on God.
Yeah, now as far as the editing stuff, if you don't have a Windows computer like me, you can use PizApp because that's what I use.
Wait, what's the app called?
PizApp.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I do mine differently. Because what I do with my scenes, I use like a white background so I can like resize the scenes, because I'm not a fan of that whole having the scene black shit. So I like wanting the entire scene, so this way it fits the whole screen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I just basically do things my way, but that's just how I operate things.
And of course, I had Venom help me do the facial emotion because I can't do that for shit.
I can.
And plus, I was like one of the main people that taught him that.
Nice.
And speaking of spriting like content, stuff like that, there's this one YouTuber who's a good friend of ours. His name is Arel. His animation is top notch.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, I love his animation skills. Like I'm learning from this guy because I'm learned the same technique how he did his animations and just do it on my own.
Yeah, I saw a few of his videos. They flowed pretty well.
Exactly. Because unlike a certain fake Aussie who has to ride the coattails of other people, at least I could do my own stuff with no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can do my own stuff too.
You worked on Gods of Azteca, Sands of Fate all by yourself.
Yeah.
Like that movie is a masterpiece, and that movie alone inspired me to want to become a sprinter.
I mean, I did have some help from Phylor with the sound effects and stuff, but other than that, I did most of that movie by myself. Fight scenes and everything.
Right.
Because you actually have experience with making movies, films, and
Yeah.
stuff. So that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, so Darkless, so I can see that you just sent me the picture just now, and I gotta say this right now. I might consider using that for I might consider making a parody live stream, but yeah, like this so-called fake Ozzy looks ugly as shit.
Yeah, he looks like he came out of a rhinoceros rear end.
But yeah, that big less crap is the main reason we call him a fake Aussie. Because ever since he started watching that, he's been trying to push that all over his content, and that made his content much worse.
It just flopped.
Yep, it did.
And
One
then he
thing that-
randomly wanted to make a series about racing. Like, I don't think that was gonna. I'm not sure where he was going with that.
I will say that I
Freebird.
do. Yep, I agree on that.
Right.
I do have a question. What is Freebird, by the way?
It's just something Kyle's been trying to do. Like, I promised to help him out with that series or participate with her, but ever since the whole Olivia situation and where he lashed out at me and was treat me like shit, whatever, it all has been ruined for me.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, Darkless was still gonna stay by him after that, but then Kyle chose to be disrespectful, and that was just the end of it.
I see.
So Lothbrok Castle's probably dead. Freebird's probably dead, and I don't see Leon. I mean, I don't see Kyle recovering from this in terms of spreading.
No. He destroyed his own career over that bullshit.
Yep. I mean, he was never gonna make money off his series anyway. But who's gonna take him seriously anymore?
Like,
Hell,
I don't
you
think
don't-
it's just,
You don't even have his own merch store, but you know who does? I do, and I'm making money off the Captain Lowell stuff.
Yep, that's true. I mean, he
Oh,
did
nice.
try to make a merch store at one point, but I don't think he made any money. Did he?
Nah, he didn't make shit with that.
Damn.
Oh boy.
I mean, hell, I made like a custom T-shirt with one of the Human Path characters in it, and it's Hanya when she's holding a VHS tape, and she says "Be kind, rewind." And I made 2 custom-made wall scrolls of 2 of the Human Path characters that are hanging up on my closet door right now. So that's
And-
that.
And Lady M like bought 2 of them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. She bought like 2 of the Captain Lowell shirts. I think she bought like a sweater and another thing. It's in this showing off room somewhere. I'll have to tag his later when this stream's done.
Yep.
Yeah, I know ways to make money for myself too. Like I sell art and stuff like that.
I see. Well, that's actually pretty cool, Dark, because I never thought that you would be doing that, like doing your own art and stuff. And that reminds me, though, Leon, since you did mention like your so-called a Pep and Lilith, merchandise, you could say. I might consider checking that out or so. You can send me the link if you want.
You know what? I might as well do that now.
Man, we're almost 3 hours.
Yep. But I might keep it for an extra like 10 or 20 or so. Like I would do like 3 hours, maybe like possibly 3 hour and 10. I don't know.
Yeah, it don't matter. We're just
Not
having
by
fun
me.
here. That's all.
Yep.
There you go. It's in the private chat.
All right then. Well, I will say this right now, Leon, is I'm gonna see if I could try to have a chance to keep up with your Pep and Lilith series. I mean, I'm not quite sure like how many episodes you have in total, but I'm pretty sure that they're longer. So, but whenever I get the I'll see if I can finish it.
I think I have like about 6 or 7 up now, and they're like usually an hour or 2 long. The fight scenes that are in it.
Oh, all right then. Well, I do want to say this, and I want to clarify. So, I know that the 3 of you did cut off Kyle or so, but does that mean like his character? I think his character is called Mark the Nordic Wolf. Is that character not going to be part of your series anymore? Or so?
Yeah, about that. That character's gonna be killed off in this new episode that I'm working on.
He calls himself Mark.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's true.
He's getting his ass whooped the second time. First Hanya and now Leon's characters.
Yeah, but the only difference, he's gonna meet his end by Love and Venom.
Right. For
Not
guy
only
calls
that-
himself Mark the Nordic Wolf, more like Mark the Virgin Wolf.
Ha!
He acts like a virgin.
Yeah, he wants to act all big les, more like a big bitch ass crybaby
Okay, yeah.
with his big
So-
tears.
Okay, so not only is Mark's gonna get killed off in a Papillilla, but there's this like trend I want to say that I started in Leon and Darkless server a while back. So the other day, oh yeah, see, Darkless knows what I'm talking about. So the other day, I made a picture of AI with my character Myron beating up Mark. And then that started a trend where Darkless wanted to do the same thing, and then Leon did it too. So now we all have AI pictures of ROCs beating up Mark.
Yeah, but with me, I did one of Pep and Love, one with Davina, one of myself, and one of the character I'm going to introduce in season 3, Galrado.
Yeah.
I
So-
did some with some of my characters.
Yeah, now that you're in the server, you might actually see a few odds. Sorry, good.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, like I did it with some of my characters. Like I did one with Darkless first, and then I did one with the human path character and the main character, who was a girl named Billy. And I did one with Hanya, and I did one with Darkless's son, Darkatory. And some other. I did it one with the Disturbed mascot.
Yep.
Remember
But it-
Leon?
No, we have to throw that's when Kamaya was back.
Yep. But anyways, Leon, I think Darkly just asked you a question just now.
See, Kamaya's mad.
You asked me something, Darkles?
Yeah, when I was mentioning about like the AI characters that are beating up Kyle, like I did make one with the Disturbed mascot. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
And speaking of that, like, do you plan on having him into the Pepalilla series?
Yes, I do.
Oh, sweet! Because he's gonna play a major role on the other filming project I'll be doing as soon as Human Path is done, called that being Demons of Warbane.
You're probably going to shake yourself with this one, Darkles, but I plan on bringing him in the finale.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
That would be cool.
Yep. That would be cool. Anyways, I don't mean to interrupt, but Cupcake, I'm surprised you're still here. But do you want to say your piece? You've been quiet for the most part. It's up to you. Okay. I also want to clarify. This is just Cupcake, just like role playing, you could say. So I guess we just get used to it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yep.
But yeah, once you see those AI pictures of us beating up Mark, you'll laugh so hard. It's like I wasn't even trying to start a trend. I just wanted to see if it was possible. But hey, I started a trend.
Yeah, you did. I might do that montage short and upload it on my channel.
Go for it. I'm all down.
All right, because
Well,
I'm
if
gonna say gather.
if you want to use mine, especially the one of Galrado, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna use everyone's images, and I'm gonna collaborate them all into like one video and make a short out of it for everyone to see.
And if you need voice lines from Davina, let me know, because I have the specific voice that I use for her.
All right. Like I was supposed to do that, but then I got busy and stuff. But like, and just since talking about that, I might consider doing that, making it later tonight, and probably like upload it online around like midnight or something like that. But yeah.
That's pretty cool, Darkless. But I don't know. I mean, just give an update, and then I'm gonna see if I can look forward for more when it comes to your content, especially within your channel.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. But I'm surprised that there was a lot of people though. But I don't think there's not really that much people or so. But regardless, I'm gonna end it in a bit or so, but not right now though.
Yeah, you're good.
You're good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Wait, let me check out this comment where you said 80% of the people who helped Kyle work on Lothbrok Castle left, so that series is most likely dead. Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that, Myron.
Yeah, his whole career is dead, pretty much dead.
So even if he says he'll come back, but I don't see how it's gonna work because everyone who helped him left.
Just like that quote from Han Solo from Star Wars. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
He will.
Yep. But most likely that's just not gonna happen. But I still can't get over the fact that I tried to join his live stream and then he ran like a bitch.
Yeah. And that Kyle impressions I did.
Yep. I'm gonna say this. I just looked at this profile picture and I'm gonna be honest, Darkless, is this him on weed or something? I don't know.
Like the picture I sent you, actually that's just him like doing a little weird TikTok to one of the cosplayers.
What did you send him?
This weird fucking thing. I'll send it to you right now.
Okay, please, because I gotta see this.
It's a goofy,
I thought you just sent him a picture of him, but I don't know what he was doing in that picture.
It's some goofy ass selfie.
Wait, is he shirtless? Is he shirtless?
Yeah, he is
Why is he
shirtless.
shirtless?
This is that photo of him like he was doing these weird, creepy TikToks to one of the cosplayers.
Yo, he was he's down bad for real. That is sad, yo.
He looked like he smoked his ass high, retarded.
This is next level down bad.
He's like,
Hey, baby, I love you. I just wanted you to be my bed and be my wife.
Actually, Myron, he did quite a few. He did like I think 2 or 3. Beagle Boy, that was during that whole Maddie Rose thing, just to clarify.
And Robert, since you and I have been, since I appreciate your friendship, man, you are now welcome part of my server.
Wait, I am?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go on ahead and join. By the way, Leon, I did just recently join yours.
Okay, let me edit your name real quick.
Oh, okay then. I will say this though, as of right now, Cupcake, if you can actually listen or so, you're more than welcome to join. Leon did say you could join, no problem.
She's already in.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And we have reached the 3-hour mark.
Wait, what?
We've reached 3 hours on the stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we are.
Normally I would end it, but I'll just keep this most likely going for, I would say about like 10 minutes or so. So yeah. One thing that I will admit though is so far this live stream has been, fantastic, especially since I did react to your video, Darkless. Pretty amazing damn video.
Thank you, man.
Yep.
Beagle Boy was like, wait, what? What were these TikToks?
Like I just said, that was during that whole Maddie Rose thing.
Yes. Darkless and Leon. Well, Leon, he can answer. He can tell you that, Adrian.
Yeah.
Because he used to live with Leon one time.
About that, mate. I actually met the guy.
Yeah, Leon's known Kyle longer than any of us.
Right.
I hear you smiling.
No
Yep.
worries, Beagle. You good?
Anyways, one thing that I want to say, I believe I do see you, Adrian. I also want to clarify. He's actually the creator of the Week Club Discord server, just to point that out there.
Yeah, and also to answer your question, like if I met Kyle in person, dude, I hope I don't. Because if I did, I'd probably roundhouse the kick out of his fucking face.
I will say this right now, Darkless. I don't blame you if you want to, beat his ass.
Yeah, because like he's crying about he's just too busy living in a fucking shitty apartment complex in St. Louis, sucking dick because he's a fucking faggot.
Wait,
Smoking weed.
did he actually say that word?
No. I'm just running my mouth.
Oh, okay then. Well, I will. Yeah, I will say that before I let you say your piece, Darkless. I mean, I don't get offended if certain people were to say that word. That's just me.
Yeah, I know. Like, nobody should be offended unless some people are just using it in a derogatory term. But like, I use it just like poke fun at some douchebags that deserve it. Because he douche.
Yep. Wait, Bigger Boy, is this actually true? What I believe you said that you've been roasting Kyle this whole time. It's like, damn.
We all have.
Dude, everybody's been roasting the shit out of him for the past 3 months, almost past 3 months.
Damn.
Like, that's how bad it's gotten. Like, my God.
Yeah, we would have left it alone, but he's still making himself worse. Like saying, I'm not racist, I have black friends, and then disrespecting Dante's memoriam. Like, we're not even trying to start drama. He's just actively making himself look worse.
Yep.
Like, he's making himself the easy target.
Yep, exactly. Okay, so I believe that Adrian is asking us a question. How was your day? My day's been going good, just to let you know, Adrian.
Yeah,
Why
mine
was
was
fun?
It was pretty good over here so far from my end.
What is Beagle Boy saying in the live chat?
Basically, you lay in the bed you made. I think it's
Exactly.
a quote. Like, the dude needs to just put the fries in the bag and just sit the fuck down. It's over.
Facts, Darkless. And there is no way in hell that Kyle is ever going to recover from this. Ever.
Yeah, like, I don't say this often, but he's one of the people who genuinely needs to leave the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Also, as an added bonus, I also did notice that some people are sending me info about this guy. That's how bad he is.
And I also know that there's one thing I do like to add though. When he likes to call himself Kyle Lothbrok, but previously he was called Kyle Hawkins, and he said I'll tell you the story of why he called himself Hawkins at that time. What's going on? Anyways, as I was saying, like because of this girl he's obsessed with, like from his high school or whatever, and he would like I don't know what's his weird obsession with that girl. He's like his crush. That's why he put his name called Hawkins. And for some reason, like he got so mad about it. He posted it on his server, the story of why he changed his name from Lothbrok to went from Hawkins to Lothbrok, because the girl's last name was Hawkins, and for some reason he's mad and changed his last name to Lothbrok because the girl he's obsessing over is like taken or married or something like that. I just don't fucking get it with this dude.
He hates it when a girl he simps over is actually meet someone else. That's wild.
He's a simping ass simp. A simpleton.
Exactly.
Like,
But
I think at one point he literally said, "If I can't have her, no one can." When he was talking about Maddie or Dana or something like that.
He's talking about. Yeah, he did say that to me one time about Olivia, and I'm just like, dude, nobody cares about Olivia, and you need to leave her alone because you're making her uncomfortable.
Yeah, that shit is just I don't even understand. But anyways, I think I'm most likely gonna end the live stream. But first, I gotta say my epilogue or so. But anyways, gentlemen, I had fun.
Yeah, thank you so much, man, and thank you for bringing us two things. Thank you for bringing us onto the stream, and thank you for checking out that, giving a reaction to the animation short I did like a few weeks ago. So much appreciated.
Yep, you're welcome, Darkless. But anyways, I think most likely I'm gonna go on ahead and end this live stream, and then we can go on ahead and talk behind the scenes. But anyways, I think it's about that time or so. But one thing that I will say though, since I do want to say like my epilogue or so, I do appreciate every last one of you in the live chat for actually been tuning in, especially with this live stream. I did reacted to Darkless's the end of Lothbrok Castle, which by the way, go to his channel, make sure you check it out. The link should be in the live chat, but make sure that you actually click on the video. So the one last thing, or should I say one final thing that I'm gonna say as of right now is that was a pretty damn good video. And Kyle, you are a straight up bitch. And if you keep doing this to yourself, then I'm gonna keep calling you out. So, but anyways, I'm gonna be ending this live stream because I've already said what I had to say. So, anyways, thank you for watching this dope live stream that I was currently doing now. So give this live stream a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next upcoming live stream. Bye, everyone.
That's the done, you bitch.